X20.
Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man. Back with Untold Truth, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button your way in, man. I appreciate all the support, man. This Untold Truth is on top. Busy the Bear, straight out of North Carolina, man. And that's exactly where we start. We get into these North Carolina roots, these Carolina roots, man. You know, is he the nigga that put the South on the map in terms of battle rap? And the Carolinas on the map. We go through that. We talk about the Haymaker situation. We talk about the Mook situation. We talk about Briz. And, you know, Briz coming back to battle rap and stuff like that. We also talk about all the hate he's been getting, you know, as far as like his overused angles in y'all eyes. We talk about his, you know, was he really a kingpin, man? Well, what was he really, what he had going on, man? Was he really a kingpin back in the day? Or all those just drug tales, man? We talk about a lot of different things from the NWX situation and just the list goes on, man, and go through his battle rap career. This is Chris Unbias, man, and this is another Untold Truth. And if you don't remember one thing, always remember this. There are interviews and then there's Untold Truth. I'll let your boy.
So there you have it, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations to T-Top, you know what I'm saying? Give it up, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so you win UFF, you win $10,000. The Untold Truth, man. Did you get all your money, T-Top?
It was like, alright, so it's like niggas will be like, oh, I don't believe you did this. Oh, I don't believe Top. I don't believe you sold drugs. I don't believe like.
Like, do you ever look at it like, yo, Briz could just be racking up checks after checks, like I am.
I talk to Briz all the time, like, yo, dog. I was tight that they moved me though, so I was tight. I fed your daughter when you couldn't afford her. I fed your son when you couldn't support him. I won't even say your name on the track, cause you live for that, don't you? Name on a... I did this just to vent, not expose you. I ain't know you since the first grade. My brother said don't trust you since the first day. Oh Lord, I catch that one, I catch that one. Oh Lord, I catch that one. That one kinda hard to catch, hold up. That's the good part about recording yourself though, so you get to fuck around all day. I won't even on a... I did. I ain't know you since the first grade. My brother said don't trust you since the first day. I shouldn't never win against family in the first place. I've been sober so long, forgot how perks taste. But now I need me a pill to take the hurt away. My first thought was going lay down the murder game. Second thought, I got kids, I had to... I gotta catch the breath on that last part, hold up. I ain't know you since the first grade. My brother said don't trust you since the first day. I shouldn't never win against family in the first place. I've been sober so long, forgot how perks taste. But now I need me a pill to take the hurt away. My first thought was going lay down the murder game. Second thought, I got kids, I had to turn away. That's why I'm writing out this letter to you. All these thoughts in my head, I'm confused. And now I need help. I promise I'm as strong as you made me be, Lord, but now I need help, help. And then Judas killed Jesus, why you bring him to me for? Can't you see I need help? That bitch hard. Can you please help, help? I need help. I could never break, I could never bend. How can I fall when I've been to the top of the top and the bottom of the bottom? I came from nothing, and now I got everything. I am him. I'm the king amongst kings. I'm the golden child. I'm the chosen one. I'm the special kid. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. I'm T-Top. Let that bitch ride out just like that.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. Somebody checking in, man. Back with another Untold Truth. This is on the homie T-Top. Top Busy the Bear. What's good, bro?
Okay. It's time.
It's time, my man. Said it's time, man. You know, first of all, I want to thank you for even doing this. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. You know how we rock for many, many years. So we gonna get into it, man. So I want to go all the way back, man. So first of all, tell people how you got your name. You know what I'm saying? Top Busy, Busy the Bear.
The actual name T-Top comes from, it's like a family name, you know. My name's Terrell, so when I was born, my sister like a year older than me and shit, some shit like that. So when I was born, she really couldn't say Terrell. She just called me T-Top. You know, that's how it came out. So that just stuck with my name since I was born. You know what I'm saying? Family name, my teachers in school, anywhere, job I ever had, everybody called me T-Top. That's always been my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't one of them niggas that had to like create a rap name and shit like that. Nah, my shit just from the mud, nigga.
Now tell me how you got into battle rap, man. You know, obviously you started with RBC, but tell me that process.
As a rapper or just like period? Because you know I've been a fan.
Were you rapping? Were you battle rapping first, or you was making music first? Like what was first?
I was making music. Definitely making music first.
So how did you know that you actually could battle rap and get into that?
I would say like before I knew it, but like before I knew I could do it like professionally or anything like that, before I even knew it was like a major thing, you know, we used to do that shit in the lunchrooms and in the staircases at school, at the football games, behind the bleachers, basketball games. Like niggas used to meet up from different schools and different hoods, different towns or whatever, and battle, you know what I'm saying? See who was the nicest. So I always knew, and I always stood out in them type of crowds, you know what I'm saying? Like I always been one of them niggas, no matter where I was at, no matter what group, up north, down south, wherever I was at. I always stood out, you know what I'm saying? So before I knew battle rap was a thing, I knew I was a good battle rapper. First of all, shout out RBC, my nigga C-Dub. He definitely was like the forefather of the Carolina battle rap scene. You know what I'm saying? So, you know Raleigh Streets. Actually, it's kind of crazy. Raleigh Streets the one that brought me into RBC. You feel me?
Oh, word.
Yeah, no cap, no cap, right? Cause listen, I used to work at this little spot, and he worked there too. So that's like why I met Son that, because I was already popping for like the radio, doing the radio thing. So niggas knew who I was. So, you know, he approached me one day like, yo, you T-Top? I'm like, yeah, that's me. He like, yo, I done see you. And at that time I done did like mad. I was like the radio champ for 16 months. I battled every Friday for 16 months, fucking shit up. So like in Carolina, my name was good. You know what I'm saying? I had my little songs playing on the radio, shit like that. So at the time it was cool. So I was working at this spot and he was working there too. So he was like, yo, you T-Top? You know, I'm up there smoking, I'm chilling. He like, yo, you Top? I'm like, yeah, what's going on? He like, yo, I'm Raleigh Streets. Yo, they got I know you be doing that battle shit on the radio. They got a battle league called RBC. It's out of like Rocky Mount. And I think they be doing shit in Raleigh too or something like that, he said. So I'm like, all right, cool, that's what's up. Like, I wasn't really on that tight time, you know what I'm saying? I was on, you know, I was still at the job trapping and all that shit. That was my thing, you know what I'm saying? So I really wasn't trying to pursue no battle rap type shit. I was still making music and shit like that. So he was like, you know what I'm saying, come down there, fuck with it. This is when Facebook groups was popping real heavy. So they had a Facebook group, so, you know, niggas added me to the Facebook group, and, you know, everybody was just showing love because I said I had, you know, like I said, I had a name and everything. So boom, I got set up automatically. My first match, I'm like, so I agree. My manager at the time, Jay Bang, set it up. You know what I'm saying? He would get online because I wasn't really doing the online shit too much. So he'd get up there, talk shit to niggas for me. Like, it was really like a big Raleigh versus Rocky Mount thing at the time. You know what I'm saying? Which was like big for down here. So, like, I agreed to do it. They set me up with their top nigga at the time, who was a nigga named KO.
You already know what it is. Battle Central, motherfucking war zone. Your boy C-Dub, Sue Surf in the motherfucking building. The main event is going down. Let's get it in, man.
On my right, hey yo, we got your boy KO. We got your boy KO. Talk to us.
It's your boy KO, man. Lil Cuz Entertainment 252. Battle Central. Yeah. Block stand up.
On my motherfucking left, my nigga T-Top. Represent that 919, you know what it is.
Yeah. King of the state, you ain't no Park Boys. Just Dolly and T, another day in the hood. Most niggas is fucked up. I ain't saying it's good. You good. What's up?
We was the main event. It's my first time on the lead. They done had like maybe like 5-6 events before I came. You know, maybe like 4 or 5, something like that. Events before I came. So I went down there. Surf was hosting. That's why I told Surf, you even hosted my first battle, the open eyes could see. You know what I mean? When I was battling with him, you came back to the ring after you copied me. That's robbery. How this bird nigga started mocking me. So save all them punches, my nigga, cause I don't give a damn. You seen me snap and stole my stories like Instagram. That's what I told Surf when I battled him, because Surf, you know what I mean? So that whole stretch, niggas might just think, oh, Ty was rhyming, punching. Nah, I was really saying what I felt to this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you came down there and you came back to smack with a little busy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt.
Fuck what you tell the fans for years. You've been watching me, even hosting my first battle, the open eyes can see. You came back to the smack stage after you copied me. That's robbery. How this bird nigga started mocking me. Well, save all the struggles, my nigga, cause I don't give a damn. You seen me snap and try to steal my stories like Instagram. I told Brent, save all the struggles, my nigga, cause I don't give a damn. You seen me snap and try to steal my stories like Instagram. I told Briz, I get the bodies, you go and get the van. I leave the scene 2 Cortezes, that spick and span.
Like I say, Surf hosted the battle, and it was good, man. You know, and every time after that, I was the main event, and my name just started growing. Cause, you know, as much as I had a name for battling and shit, niggas really wasn't seeing me live. So when they seen the charisma and the performance live, they like, yo, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what have we been missing? You feel me?
Mm-hmm. When it comes to like building Carolina battle rap, what names would you say?
I would say T-Top.
Okay.
I would say Briz Rothstein.
Okay.
I would say Billy Dutchess.
Okay, shout out to Billy. I remember him.
I would say Bad News.
Okay.
I would say R Hood.
R Hood. Okay.
I would say KO. I would throw Riggs in there.
Okay, Riggs. Okay.
I would say
shout out Arda. Shout out Bad News.
And I feel like those was like, and you know, we had guys like Killer Kells and even Raleigh Streets. You know, I would give Raleigh Streets that he was around in that era. You know what I'm saying? Like I would give him that. I wouldn't shit on that.
So, is there any like dissension between Carolina battle rappers, and if so, like, why do you think that is? Do niggas feel like y'all got Hollywood, y'all moved on, or
niggas?
Is that like
I'm sure niggas got, you know, they reasons for feeling how they feeling, but it seemed like at a point in time, all Carolina battle rappers was tight with me and Bridge. You know what I'm saying? And it just fed into the narrative. You know what I'm saying? I kind of felt like that was what fueled the Swamp thing. You know what I'm saying? For like, cause all the Carolina niggas that was tight with me and Bridge was starting to form around Swamp and his team and his camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I saw that. We saw that. You know what I'm saying? We paid attention to that and seeing where the energy was really coming from. Because I don't know Swamp from a can of paint. So I knew it wasn't coming from him. No animosity from him. It was coming from everybody else that was feeding him. You know what I'm saying? That energy. So a lot of guys felt like how they felt. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, a lot of guys, all right, so everybody we was cool with and rocking with at that time and was part of that Carolina movement got PGs. You know what I'm saying? Like my niggas, Briz niggas.
Yeah, I remember.
Everybody got PGs, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like me and Briz capitalized off our PGs the most. I say that.
Good, man. It's your boy Milltown Blow.
Unbias with you checking in, man. What's good?
What's good, man? We got the exclusive vodka right here. Shout out to them. Shout out URL. We ain't live at the Proving Grounds. Make some noise, y'all. Yeah!
And you know what I'm saying? When niggas wasn't getting them second and third and fourth callbacks, then, you know, niggas started feeling some kind of way. And then you got the newer guys that's coming up that's feeling that energy from the older guys around our era. So it's like the newer guys like, oh, Briz and Top ain't never do nothing for Carolina. It's like, oh, we got the light on Carolina. Like, what do you mean we didn't do nothing? What did you want? You wanted us to, like, grab your hand and bring you to smack? Like, is that what you wanted? That's how I felt. Like what more could I do? I come back, I throw events, I make sure I book y'all niggas on the cards. I make sure, you know what I'm saying, we might not have the same relationships as back in the day because we doing different shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they say sometimes when someone is successful, like, it's like if I get successful, it's not necessarily me changing, it's the people around. Do you feel like that?
I feel like that's exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure Steen feel the same way. You know what I mean? It's like, and we just started developing a lot of hate from them guys. Like, we started getting a lot of hate and a lot of shade, and we would see everybody that, you know, we would have different quarrels with. We'll see them guys forming around them, and we'll see at least one or two of them attached to the situation. We'll be like, oh, I see, that makes sense because of that. Oh, all right, that makes sense because of that. You see something with him. Yeah, son dropped the blog, said he ain't fuck with T-Top, what you call it. And I pay attention to all these niggas, especially at that time. I was paying attention to all these niggas, bro. All of them. The same ones that done came back full circle and be having they, you know, hands out and shit. I done paid attention to all the hate over the years. And it was just like, it was damn near discouraging. It's like, yo, these my niggas, these my peers. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like, I don't think I'm better than y'all. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think I'm better than y'all or something? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not moving like I'm better than y'all. It's just that niggas feel like they should get the same opportunities as everybody else get it for, or that everybody else get. And sometimes in life it just don't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a select few that make it to the next level in anything. You know what I'm saying? And just so happened me and Briz was part of the select few. And other niggas came, like other niggas, you know, it's still relevant. Some niggas are still relevant. Like Bad News is still relevant. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys are still relevant. Just some guys faded out because they didn't take it as serious, or maybe they got discouraged or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got their opportunities, PGs, crucibles, whatever you want to call it. Everybody got their opportunities. So, and it don't take but one or two crazy performances to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? For having niggas talking. So I don't think me and Briz did nothing wrong.
It's a shame, because I could have been the first star in UW, bro, until I found out y'all was lame as a company. Y'all let Lux break the bank, then he made y'all change the name of your company. I'm ashamed of your company, but that ain't even what I'm mad at, Scrap. I'm mad at how you put out your albums and then we laugh at that. He said he retiring, leaving the game of battle rap, then realize this the only stage that you matter at. This the only...
All right, so after the RBC thing, your next move was to UW. So a lot of your people went to spit that heat. You went to UW. Why was that?
I was actually getting like URL offers at that time. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, I always say you could go in the blogs and still up. You know, when I'm at New York events and, you know, Beasley like, yo, when you gonna come over here and fuck with us? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. But at the time, I was more like, and I talked to a few niggas, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, UW was paying at the time, you feel me? URL want y'all pay a nigga at that time, you know what I'm saying? They just wanted me to come over and get crazy on the platform, so. So I chose to go with the UW, and a lot of my dogs, my peers, they chose to go to spit that heat.
So take me through your UW experience, because I know they had a tournament. I know stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken, did you win like the tournament?
Yeah, yeah. I won the tournament. It's crazy, yo, because you know, I had to pay to be on that joint. That shit was $100. Arsonal, I want my $100 back too. Give a fuck about nothing. I want my $100 back. So that shit was $1. So I paid that shit. I remember niggas telling me not to pay it. Nah, Top, don't pay that shit. Fuck that shit, Top. Yo,
yo, if niggas want you to come battle, they gon' do this, they gon' do that. Non-top, don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of niggas went to the spit that heat route because they ain't really, they ain't have to pay nothing and they could just, get their shit right. So I took that moment right there to invest in myself. Like I always been an investor early. Like, I knew that early. Like, yo, you gotta invest in yourself because ain't nobody else gonna do it. Niggas will be scared to do something, so they try to talk you out of doing it. You feel me? And I ain't never been that nigga. So, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I did that shit. Paid for that shit. I went up there, won the whole tournament. Which placed me on the next card. So I won some bread for that. And then they put me on the next card where I think it was like Clips and maybe Arsonal or something. I forgot who was battling on it. It was a pretty big card for UW. And I battled Juice on that card, remember?
I'm a king and a soldier. That's brain and skill. Right. You want to ride that fine line, you need train and will. If you fall, stay down, because we train to kill. I'm about to show Damon Major Pain for real.
I was waiting for, I think it took UW a long time to throw another event for real, like on some big event shit. I won't try to go there for none of that small shit, you know what I'm saying? For real, honestly. So, in the midst of waiting for them, you know what I'm saying? I went and did I'm like, fuck it. Milltown Blow was you know what I'm saying? He gave me a little chicken just to come down there and do my thing. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to go down there and where the bros is at. And I went to spit that heat.
I got word from Milltown saying you a gorilla, an animal. One shot to make me a chinchilla. I'll manage you. I might have you battling Chilla. That mean I schemed for a while just to cap him with filler. Let's go, boy!
I got motherfucking crazy in that battle. And shit. From there, it was like history with Spit That Heat. But I remember, like, after I was getting lit at Spit That Heat, like, UW was giving me a runaround for a long time, you feel me? So after I got lit at Spit That Heat, I remember UW calling, yo, we want to get you on the Lux and Hollow card. Yo, we want to get you on the Lux and Hollow card. And then Ray Swag, I think Ray Swag was on some bullshit. It ain't never go down, right? Either way, it ain't never go down. So I think after the Lux and Hollow shit, they ain't throw an event for a while after that. I think that like broke the bank a little bit, feel me? So after that, I wasn't even worried about UW no more. I'm like, because I remember it was UW. They came back and had to change the name and all types of shit.
Yeah, because the wrestling joint.
Yeah, whatever. we saying Lux broke the bank, but whatever. Whatever make you feel better. But so after that, they came back and shit like that. But through that whole intermission, it was like, it was leaving me in limbo. It's leaving me in limbo, you feel me? So I'm like, I'm down there with Spit That Heat. I'm down there with the bros. We doing our thing. And I just became like a mega star in the South, which ultimately became one of the best moves I could have did was go down there.
Because I know you battled W-Dub, Automatic Ray, Seth DZ, eventually battled John.
Go kill John and they family. Stash the bitch. Put him with John, Benet Ramsley. They thinking...
Yeah, pop that shit, nigga.
They digging dirt. We digging dirt only cause bombs that they planting, headshots. They want to see eyes when they blaming, the non-jamming. So I'm using the Mac. You can't dance? Well, that bitch will put a groove in your back. I would run up in his crib and give his girl booty a smack, but you live with your mom. That bitch get aluminum backs. The grandmother in a wheelchair, I loosen the latch, the screws come attached. You know what I'ma do to the straps. I get behind her, unhook it, put my boot to her hat about 12 inches, and tell her that the ruler is back.
You eventually left Spit That Heat and came to URL.
Facts.
I remember a little bit of a fallout. What was the real issue at the very end when you left Spit That Heat?
Me and Briz was getting more opportunities, you know what I'm saying, at URL. And at the time we didn't feel like
Blow was as supportive in that as we would have thought he would have been. You know what I'm saying? Or as happy for the situation. And that's just what I remember from it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it was because y'all leaving was hurting his league? Like, kind of.
I mean, I'm sure. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it's that word for word, but I'm sure in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you got like me and Briz was like the biggest things that spit that heat. Period. You know what I'm saying? This is before Chef Trez and Craig Lamar, and you know what I'm saying, like me and Britt, and they had already been doing their thing for a while. They already had the daylights down there and officials down there and everything. But when me and Briz came, it's like we just brought a whole new energy to the league. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in a way, you know, he might have felt kind of way that we was moving on and we might not show the same love to the league, but quiet as hell, like we was prepared to. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we not about to stop what we got going on with wherever we at. You know what I'm saying? Because it was always in any URL contract that you could battle for your home league. I never had a URL contract. It's been like when I had contracts back then for like 2 years or a year or whatever it was, they always had, yo, you could battle in your home leagues. You could battle in your home leagues. Like, URL ain't never been on no bullshit like, nah, you can't battle for your leagues, you know what I'm saying? So I think it was just I think it just pushed us away more than us not wanting to do it.
Let me backtrack a little bit. Tell me where you and Briz formed your relationship, or where you got to know, where y'all became cool at. Was it RBC or was it
RBC?
So he was coming down from Delaware and battling?
Nah, he was living here. Briz was living here. That's why Briz rep Carolina and Delaware. You know what I'm saying? Because Briz was living here 12 years, whatever. He's from Delaware. You know what I'm saying? But
when you say here, you mean like Raleigh or another?
Raleigh.
Okay.
Raleigh, right here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Right here. So Briz is from here. Briz got, you know, just as right to claim Carolina as I do. I wasn't born in Carolina. You know what I'm saying? But can't nobody tell me I ain't from Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So Briz got that right, you know. He done put that work out here.
So you get the URL, you battle City Towers. I was in the building for that. That was a crazy performance.
I'm buzzing now. My time was with the greatest. The way my career's been flying, this shit's amazing. I stayed humble. Went through my trials and tribulations with the heart of T.I. Boy, I fight Mayweather over the tiniest situation.
Alright, so North's called me when my John footage dropped and wanted me to battle in the tournament. That's when they called me for UFF then. So after I did that shit, he like, yo T-Ty, I want you to battle. He called me on Facebook, so he didn't have my number, so he called me on the Facebook shit. So he like, yo Ty, I want you to battle in the UFF tournament. This was like season 3, so I had already seen like the first 2 seasons, so I already know it's shaking. I'm like, all right, I'm down with it. He like, yeah, cool. We got this person, and Briz. And I'm like, you got Briz? I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't getting in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? I asked Noah word for word. I said, nah, I said, yo, I'll chill out. I'll wait till next tournament. You know what I'm saying? Let bro do his thing. I'll wait till next tournament. He like, yo, bro, I need you in this one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got one slide I need you to do. I need you to battle the Christian nigga. So I'm like, alright, I'm like, yo, you gonna make sure we on opposite sides of it. Cause I didn't want to battle Bridge, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, make sure we on opposite sides of the bracket, all that shit. Like, that's my dog at the time. Like,
hold on, let's back up a little bit. So you came in, you battled City Towers. Who's in your PG class? Cause I feel like weren't you around like the Dots and the...
Yeah, that was in my class. It was me, Briz, Dot, Chess, Prep.
Yeah, but not
Nah, hell nah. Prep. What's her name? Excel.
Okay.
Excel was in my class. I think that's it. Just
Show Off at the time before he.
Nah, Show Off was before us.
Okay.
Briz had his first PG against Show Off, I think. Yeah, Briz had his first PG against Show Off, and that's when Show Off was already on his. Like, that battle was supposed to be for Show Off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the battle to showcase Show Off. You know what I'm saying? That Briz just upset niggas that night.
What, you like a rapping, acting, gangster, singing model? Then got the nerve to ask what I think about you? Well, I don't think about you. But But it seems you stuck in between. Of wanting to be this gangster or wanting to sing. No, wanting to be this rapper, this actor. That's one of your dreams. Your name's Show Off. Nigga, you just want to be seen. Well, let's put show on. Shall I proceed? Peep show. You dream chasing for meals, but you ain't meek though. Whether bullets or bars, I bought a stack for the freak show. Our sweep show. Take around the hood and give his body away. That's a free show. Told you I would kill him, yeah. That was just a pre-show. See this while you can, cause ain't gonna be no re-show. I don't see show. But when show see me though, Show tuck his chain like Show seen Debo. Cause show dumb. Cause show dumb. Now show enough, he fucking with the showgun that showed up to show out at the showdown till show done. Hold up, I could speak on show son, but that's a boring show. And besides, he not the father. Maury show. I'll sweep the floor with show. It ain't a floor show, but if I sneak him, then I'm flooring show. Yeah, pedal to the metal. I'm flooring show till he full of holes, and through him, the floor is show. On any Sabado Gigante, I'll put foreign show, but then again, Sabado Gigante is a foreign show.
So you get in a tournament. You battle Saga, you battle, who you battle? You battle Saga, you battle Chess, you eventually battle Briz, and you battle Snow. What was that tournament like for you? As far as like, you know, were they giving you enough time to write? Or it was like...
Shit, that shit was one of the scariest times ever, dog. Nigga, so the whole shit was filmed in 24 hours. You feel me? The whole shit, except the Snow battle. So I did the Briz, Saga, and Chess shit all within 24 hours, for real, for real.
They say you got Saga on BT. You know, the Christian dude. I said, I don't give a fuck, nigga. My grandmother a Christian too. Even she got some fucked up ways that we gonna get into. For now, let's discuss this clown and how he's spiritual. I think I found the easiest ways to get rid of dude, because when you claim that holy card, you gotta give us proof. It's more than doing this after your bars. See, I just did it too, and after this battle, I gotta play for a zipper too.
All the battles were filmed at once? Like within like a day or two period?
Nigga, I battled Saga 5 in the afternoon, but probably like 4 in the afternoon. And then I was the last battle for that day. Then the next morning, like 8 in the morning, I battled Chess. And then like around 2, 3 o'clock, I battled Briz. So I battled all 3 of them niggas within 24 hours. No cap.
Nigga, you still get in school fights. Real shit. Getting drugged out of class every day. Worry about somebody's son on your ass. We had raids. I tried to get my drugs out of class. Every day I had the teacher and the plug on my ass. I send my young boys riding. They don't need no L's. They give a nigga the hands. They don't need no shells. One fist give you the beats like these 412. See, I train niggas to snap like D4L, and we ain't breaking shit down, nigga. We wholesale in the trap with the good sense bag and 3-4 scales. I hit my plug like, we need more bells, but he nervous. He only meet me in a cheap motel, then hit your block like, you only getting 3 more sales, cause my niggas hungry and I gotta feed all 12. This is facts, not fiction. 0 tells, I blow his cape out. That nigga play a hero well.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But I came clipped up before I was in a different bag. Then it was a different hunger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was damn.
How was you remembering all that?
Because I needed it. I needed to remember that. You know what I'm saying? I needed to remember that. I was sleeping in my car at this time, dog. You know what I'm saying? No cap.
What kind of car you had, man? Untold Truth, man. I didn't know it all, man. What you was pushing in, man?
Hold up. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Damn. What was that great shit I had? I can't even remember what that shit was, son. A Galant. A motherfucking
Galant. Mitsubishi on the wall?
Mitsubishi Galant, nigga. I remember I had the gray Galant. Word, nigga, I was fucked up at that time when I was actually doing UFF. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I needed it at that time, my nigga. Like, I needed it. My hunger was on a different level, and like,
What were you thinking when you realized that you was in a collision course with Briz? What was that discussion? Well, y'all obviously didn't have much of a discussion because it looked like you battled these niggas back to back.
It was crazy. So it was like weird. Let me tell you how weird it was though. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like me and Briz chilling together the whole time. And then when we got a battle, it's like, all right, I see him at the end of the block going in circles rapping. I'm at the end of this block going in circles rapping. Now we ain't practicing right, Grill. Like, oh, this shit was awkward as a motherfucker.
If we beefing, I could let the gun butt you or let the gun touch you. You'll spend the last 20 minutes in a blood puddle. See, I embrace how I live because I love struggle. And I fear a funeral because I drug hustle. My one's double. My one's double when I'm flipping a pack. My one's double when I'm flipping a pack. Because where I'm from, you play ball or you get you a gat. Shit, even if you play ball, you still get you a strap. Because if they hear you giving shots, then they giving them back. I'm a trapper. I'll be in the kitchen whipping up packs and selling clean coke. It don't even stick to the bag. Them 44 Magnum Magnets stick to your ass or pull a chop out just so I can split them in half. We used to have fun in the hood to get us some cash. Hitting licks together. Let's see who first to get to the stash. We went in the crib. He started grabbing nickels in halves. I said, bring that ass here, boy, and put them bricks in the bag.
No cap, this shit was awkward as hell. Like, damn, I gotta battle my dog. This is crazy. Like, nah, like, this ain't supposed to happen. Not right now. Not in front of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you get past Briz, you battle Snow. Were you worried about Snow at all? Snow was nice around that time. I ain't no front.
Snow was lucky around that time. Everybody
what you mean lucky?
Everybody Snow battled in that last tournament had choked. Everybody. I think it was Danny. Who else he battled? He battled everybody in that what you call it had choked. He wasn't really he was more lucky than anything. You know, or they had slip ups and major slip ups or something like that.
I said, yo, nigga, your bitch called my phone. She wanting to put that thing on me. She said ever since my John battle, she had a thing for me. We ain't mentioned your name once. I got game, homie. I ain't have to throw salt on Snow to clear the lane for me. I'm clocking in. 10,000's the pay. I'm a school Snow, but I'ma need an hour delay. When I get there, I put him on the side of his face. Snow on the ground. That's why my niggas ride with the chain, so pick him up. And see if the doctors can stitch him up. Cause I'm mad now. And this mag round could lift him up. You don't never want a casket bed. It's stiff as fuck. No alarm clock. Your mom need a shovel to get you up. If your bitch getting bucks and you carry it with her, in other words, she got Snow and some cash to deliver, cool. She home alone. I'm preparing to get her. He gone. He with his brothers at an Aryan dinner. AB, I caught him playing with her hair in the...
Okay. So he really wasn't like, I mean, he was something to be talked about because he was the white boy with long hair. He rap about drugs.
You ruined Snow's career, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hear from Snow. We really ain't hear from Snow after that.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, son, I fucked him up, but then Real Deal killed that nigga.
Yeah.
Real Deal. On Rookies vs. Vets, he buried that nigga, son. He buried him. That wasn't me. I just did my 1-2. Then Real Deal got crazy. That white on white crime was different.
All right, so you win UFF. You win $10,000. The Untold Truth, man. Did you get all your money, T-Top, man? I gotta know, man.
So there you have it, you know what I mean? The judges basically chose T-Top as the winner, so you know what I'm saying? He will be getting the check, you know what I mean, for $10,000. And he also is gonna be getting the champion trophy. So, you know what I'm saying? The trophy, you know what I mean? Congratulations, my man T-Top. Shout out to North Cac in the building.
What'd you say?
Did they do you right, man? Did you get all your bread, man? Was the tax? Don't look at me like that. What's going on, man?
I would definitely have a little tax on it. I would definitely have a little tax on it now. We ain't gonna lie. But you know what I'm saying, man? Player.
Plead the fifth? You
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth? All right, so I will assume you got some money. You know what I'm saying?
I got some money. I definitely got paid.
So that at that point, that's probably the highest you made for a battle, right? Even though it was a tournament. That's like your highest, I guess, quote unquote check.
Yeah.
Am I right about that?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. I had never seen no money like that off of battle rap at that time.
All right, so you get the URL after the tournament. Rookies versus vets. You battle Charlie Clips.
Nah, hold up. See, you just moving right along, bro. You can't just move that fast like shit. Like dog. Like.
Hold on.
I got my order wrong. Nah, you got the order right, but you gotta let them know the transition. It was like, all right. So I won UFF. I didn't just go to Rookies versus vet. I won UFF.
Okay.
I was the hottest thing smoking. I was the hottest. They built that whole event, a whole series around me. They had to put me in the field immediately. You know what I'm saying? I was that type of hot. Same shit they did with everybody else. They get hot. You know how they do. All right, let's do this, nigga. You don't get no, you know what I mean? No walk in the parks. Go ahead, you do this. So, nigga, they built the whole rookies and vets around what me and Briz was doing at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like the rookies versus vets series.
You in the tournament. You won the tournament.
Yeah.
You also had at this time you didn't battle Chess, Saga, Snow, Briz. You just battled City Towers. Briz at that time had battled Young X, Show Off. Did he have any? Obviously, people in the tournament, so it was Dot.
Tore Dot up.
So what's them conversations like? What is URL telling y'all at this time? Like, are they letting y'all know, like, yo, y'all them niggas, we gonna like what's some conversations?
No, they job ain't to let us know we them niggas. That ain't they job.
What was they telling you then?
Nah, they were letting us know we was niggas. So I ain't going for it. Smack always, Smack one of them niggas, man. Shout out the big homie. Smack always one of them niggas that keep it official. You know what I'm saying? From the door, he don't give a fuck if you new, old, he probably prefer the new niggas. You know what I'm saying? So when we came in, he ain't have nothing but love for us, and especially the energy we was coming with. It wasn't no bullshit. It was like, it was like we was like the 03 class. You know what I'm saying? When everybody came in about 03 with that 03, yeah, we was like that kind of class. When the mellows and all them niggas was getting the crazy. You feel me? That's when. We was like that type of presence, all of us together. So they show love. Smacking don't show love. They was talking heavy about us. They knew what was up. They knew we was them niggas.
So they built this event around y'all.
Rookies and vets, yes, and I headlined it.
Why Clips? Is that a name you chose? That's a name they gave you, or what?
Smack called me on. It was crazy. Smack and Clips called me on 3-way on Christmas, right? So I think we battled in like March because we battled 3 weeks before he battled Hollow. I think he battled Hollow like top of April or something like that. So Smack and
Clips battle you 3 weeks before Hollow?
Yeah.
That's crap. Clips.
No cap.
Clips different, bro.
Clips won't play, especially back then. So boom, they called me. They were like, I was like, yo, nigga said, Smack ain't say that, it was Clips. About, you ready, nigga? You know what I'm saying? So you know Clips' voice. You feel me? I was like, yo, what's up, son? Like, what we doing? And Smack was like, yo, we doing Rookies versus Vets. I want you to headline the versus Clips. And I was excited, bro. I was like, nigga, I don't know who the first person I called, but I know I probably called like 10 motherfuckers that day. Like, you nigga, Clips, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Charlie, bitch.
What was your thoughts of him, honestly, at that point? Because, he was scary around that time. We gotta keep it a buck. So what were your thoughts at that time?
But that was Clips. I knew he was fucking Clips, nigga. Like, we ain't gonna play the radio. I knew Clips was Clips. And but at the time, that was a time where Clips ain't really was coming with no thirds. So that used to be like 2-round Clips. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get this nigga. I'm gonna clip him. You know what I'm saying? So I was excited in the motherfucker, but you know what I'm saying? I also wanted to win the battle and shit.
And my fifth is old, but he at the top of his class. I swear that nigga known for jamming. He used to spit fast. All y'all see is fire, but I noticed the kickback. That clip worth 2 good rounds. Like your bitch ass. I was really...
This nigga named himself Top. That reminds me, yo bitch got the jaw of a smut. She swallowed, spit, and she licked the balls in the clutch. One time I told her to spit it out. She said, nah, I ain't coughing it up. Man, Rosa Parks would have been so proud the way she fought for the bus. Her head game.
But because Clips was Clips, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, he was Clips. He gave my first 1 million views. Shit. he was one of the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? It was only like, you know, that first class was still considered like the big dogs. First, maybe some niggas from the second. So he was one of them big dogs. And, you know, it took a big dog to take on a big dog.
All right, so after your Clips battle, man, you had a lot of different battles, a lot of various cards. You was on Unfinished Business, Redemption, a bunch of knowns from a Madness and Traffic. I'm going to name some names and you tell me. Hold on, we're going to talk about this. Hold up. Suge, Rex, Mav, Surf, Goods, Av, JC, Big K, Ill Will, Geechee, Iron Solomon, Clean, Rum Nitty. I'm going to stop right there. Out of those names, what do you feel like has been like some of your hardest battles? I know you battled people after that, like B-Dot and stuff like that, but I'm just let's just stop right there. Like who early on, like who do you feel like is some of your hardest battles that you had?
I mean, Surf, because I was battling, you know, I'm battling everything that come with Surf. You know, when you battle Surf, you ain't battling Surf. You know what I'm saying? You battling him, you battling his fan base, you battling his charisma, you battling your stage presence, you battling everything that come with that.
So let's stop at the Surf battle since you mentioned that.
Yeah, you battle everything that come with Surf. You gotta battle that, and
he got crazy on you in that first round, man.
I got crazy on him in that first round.
Nah, he got crazy on you.
That shit was light.
Man, that shit was like he got crazy.
The money on his head, I only answer if there's something different. I'm TS and you about to take a pun visit. I will spare your life, but the trunk, you about to jump in it. We got all night. Melvin, Terrell, Bryant. This just early round blunt twister. I don't want to hear about your big bags and your jar deals. Mommy sniff coke, you pitch coke in the hard fill. You see me in your state. You ain't in North with them car squill. I walk through Carolina so much I got Tar Heels.
I still won the first. That's just what it is.
I don't know about that.
I'm just telling you.
I do have you winning the battle. I don't know if you won that first, though.
I won the first. I won the second. I won the third. I kicked his ass.
Man, that Tar Heels line fucked you up. I ain't gonna.
That shit was light.
So he went first. When you heard that after the end of his first round, how did you honestly feel? Because he kind of shook the building in that first round.
I knew what I was about to do. Like, I shook the building so hard, like, Don DeMarco played a new sound effect for me when I went. Nigga, he played the glass breaking.
Bitch, you lucky you ain't get killed, Tsunami. The way them North niggas was hurting them. Mad cause he reppin' they hood, but he from Irvington. Them bitches left bottles in his section like they serving them. Should I have put the 5 to his back like I'm burping them? The nerve of him. You lucky you ain't get killed, Tsunami. Don't look at the goose, have it. I said you lucky you ain't get killed, Tsunami. The way them North niggas was hurting them. Mad cause he reppin' they hood, but he from Irvington. Them bitches left bottles in your section like they serving them. Should I have put the 5 to his back like I'm burping them? The nerve of him. Went to the loot, got smoked by bourbon them. They murdered him. Called out Moot, but he won't deserving them. We all watch your career die and rebirth again, cause that's when rock gave you life like it's your third offense. Bitch! 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 Fucking bitch! Nigga!
That shit wasn't even a thing back then, nigga.
You did have some crazy shit.
I fucked him up, I'm telling you. He went crazy. Nah, don't say nah, fuck that. Keep that same energy. Listen, that nigga was going crazy in that first, son. I ain't gonna front. I was like, alright, son, he on my ass, son. I ain't gonna front. He going crazy in this motherfucker. But I knew the shit I had, though. I'm on that blueberry. I'm getting crazy in that first, and I just felt like I was getting a little more reaction than him. I think I went to pause a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, even was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on some shit. He knew I was on his ass in that first. He knew I wasn't playing. Oh,
you talking?
I called him a bitch 56 times, 53 times in that battle. In that first round.
That's kind of where that came.
In the first round. It was like 53 times in the first round alone. Not crazy. I was in a different zone, nigga. I don't give a fuck how crazy he went, nigga. I came back with bananas.
I ain't gonna lie, that's one of your best battles.
Yeah, that was a crazy battle. That was a good battle.
You talking like you won all 3 rounds though. I mean, that's how you talking. I mean,
like I don't know, whatever. The fans gonna say whatever. I'm just saying how I felt. I felt like I was getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like that was the first one where it's like everybody before that, I don't feel like I had a crazy opponent, you know what I'm saying, before that, as far as on that level, you know what I'm saying? And that just let me know that I can match that type of level of performance, showmanship, of everything. Like, that let me know that, yo, if that's the highest level of this shit, watch this. I'm here with that. You know what I'm saying? I think I proved that in that battle. Especially that first.
You and Suge had a good battle. Suge got a little crazy on you a little bit too. I ain't got to win in the battle, but he got a little crazy on you.
He ain't win.
He got a little pocket, little slide, pocket check.
Slide though. He slid with it though. He ain't no. Alright, but whatever. That was cool. But he still that was his best shit of the whole battle. Was the little slide pocket check.
Nigga say, James Brown knocked the soul out you. Yeah, that's some shit in that battle, man.
No, it was cool. Shout out Suge, man. Don't make me seem like I'm hating, but.
They catch you sipping 40s after dark. With his man I seen slipping from the start. Come through ratchet swinging, get him pushed in the park. They don't hold me back. He holding back. He said the school of hard knocks. We had to hold him back. He ain't no boss on the block. He's a stunt dummy. Like you know, roll his blunt for me. Big Brody don't pay for nothing. I take this nigga lunch money.
Nah, his shit wasn't like. So you telling me that his shit was compared to Surf First?
Nah.
Alright, so that's what I'm talking about, like of that level of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like his shit was cool, his shit was cool. But Surf level was the first time I faced like, alright, like, okay, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is the high level of shit. And I felt like I was right there with him, or even better.
Let's talk about your Goodz battle. That's the first time I had ever heard fans really say you lost a battle. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you was kind of like, from your Spit That Heat, from the time I got wind of you from Spit That Heat to the UW joint, to really Rookies and Vets, the tournament, I had never really heard anybody say you lost. At this time, you damn about 20 battles in. I had never really heard people be like, oh, T-Top lost a battle or whatever.
I was 22 in before I even came to Smack.
Oh, word?
Believe that. Believe that. Online. Yeah, believe that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 22 and before I even came to URL. That's why when I came in, it's like, I came in so seasoned, so well done. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm good now because I'm not a nigga that got here off of, you know, this is my 5th battle. Norbs came hosted my PG and then he brought me here. Now I really had to work. I built my shit up from 4 years before I came to this platform. You know what I'm saying? Not 4 battles, 4 years. You feel me? So that's why I was so seasoned and I was so ready to go after my first fucking battle. They main evented me and I was like main event. Like how Geechee was main event back to back. And like how, I don't know what, did Twerk have I don't know, Twerk. See, Twerk is a fucking star, like immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like
we gonna
get into Twerking and Geechee, man, because those two niggas I think is like real special in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get into that later.
Talk to me about Goodz. I was in the building for that battle. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know you my dog, man, but I was kind of feeling like Goodz got you.
But he didn't, man. Like he stopped playing with me.
You like to fake us out. You got a rhinestone, gold-plated style. Well, I'm home. Tell him it's Sky Zone. Time to make it bounce. He owe me money? We gonna do more than just shake it out. Fortune cookie, I'ma break them apart and take my paper out. Don't play with me.
How did you feel about that battle?
I felt like that was my hardest fight. You know what I'm saying? Especially like because, like, you know, Goodz play dirty. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga, you know what I'm saying?
You know he just name dropped you in the interview. He said, yo, T-Top called me, hey, King, how long we going? Then he said you dropped long-ass rounds on him.
Oh, that's what he said?
He just said that like in the interview that dropped the other day.
I ain't shit. But nah, so, you know, Goodz play dirty, right? So, Goodz is one of them niggas, he like a clips do it sometime, but Goodz do it all the time. Goodz gonna talk through your rounds.
And for a nigga that's like locked in on their shit and want to keep rapping like how my style was, especially at that time where I was just like that talking shit throw you off and you'll get mad. And I think that's what kind of was throwing me off in that battle. Like I was getting really upset with Goodz, you feel me?
Jump out the window on mine. I better parachute. When I was back home fucked up, when I was back home fucked up, nigga, where was you? When I was back home fucked up, yo, respect my shit, dog. I ain't talking about you talking.
I think that's what niggas was really saying. Oh,
Yeah.
Goodz got top out of character or whatever. So yeah, I was tight with that shit, but you know what I'm saying. But I learned that's one of the things, cause now I might throw a little word or two out there and rap. You know, those little tricks you gotta learn. You gotta learn them shit as you go.
What was your, obviously Goodz come from the Lions Den, don't really come outside much. What was your thoughts of Goodz prior to that battle? Are you looking at him like, a lot of niggas think Goodz ain't really that, they don't have bars like that. So was that your perception of him? Was you feeling like, oh, I got Scott through? Because you battled him after Surf. So were you thinking like, okay, I got Surf out of here, so what's your thought about Goodz?
I thought Goodz was dope. I thought Goodz was one of them niggas, was special. He one of them niggas that didn't have to follow the wave of everybody else, you know what I'm saying, rapping style and shit like that. So I always admired that, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of our content was the same, the drug dealing content. So I always looked at him as one of them niggas, like, I ain't one of them niggas that's like, oh, if you don't do punchlines, it's not bars. I'm not one of them type niggas. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? I think a nigga going up there rapping and being them is bars to me. You know what I'm saying? So I think Goodz always had bars. He was the first nigga that I ever saw like beat Head Ice. You know, when Head Ice was on the run back in the day, he was on his run. He was the first nigga I saw. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Now, this one, Wolf was like top level, you know what I'm saying?
How was you feeling from the backlash you was getting? Because that was probably the first time you received any kind of like anti-T-top or anti-win. Like were you feeling like you won? Were you like, do you know where you at right now? You reading comments? You listen to fans? Facebook groups was popping around in? Or is it getting to you? Are you bothered? Are you just like, man, these niggas don't?
Nah, I definitely remember being tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh y'all niggas is playing with me, like, cause I really was fucking Goodz up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I really was fucking Goodz up. So
I guess that's what led to the backstabbing. You Rex beefing over grown man bars. To me, that's weak. Online tweeting with a nigga you could see this week. He generally, hey. So you was waiting for son. Hey. Online tweeting with a nigga you could see this week. He generally managed your brand. You need to leave him be. You might own it, but don't respect who your GM be. I pop a cannon in your... Oh, nigga.
When I'm fucking somebody up and niggas ain't appreciating it. But like I said, it was partly my fault because it was like once I got frustrated and shit, it's like, nigga, it ain't gonna come out how I wrote it. You feel me? I ain't even got the same energy. You know, damn man. So
let's talk about the Av battle. It seemed like around that time, Av was kind of like a little bit known for stealing. That was like the MO on him at that time, fair or not. Yeah. But y'all seem to have a little bit of little back and forth. Like what was the energy between you and Av around that time?
Shout out Av, man.
Is this like some PG class type beef
like,
shit? Or like,
alright, so boom, you gotta think like Av was popping back in the day when me and Briz was doing that thing in RBC. Like RBC before Spit That Heat, RBC used to travel around and battle niggas in different leagues, like state to state.
Y'all was going like
Virginia,
7 City
Baltimore.
Sharks and shit?
You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? So I used to see Av all around, and Av was one of them niggas out there in VA, but I was that nigga here in Carolina. So it used to be, you know what I'm saying, always one of them type of things, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, his niggas be battling my niggas on the card, but I was like, I ain't never really, like, get on too many of the cards. I might have got on, like, one of the cards, but You know what I'm saying? So it was just like one of them things. Like he always been that nigga in his area, always been that nigga in my area, and niggas always wanted to see it. My man J Bang, like we both mentioned J Bang in our battle. You know what I'm saying? Because that was like our mutual party. That was my first manager, J Bang. So that was it. Like J Bang always used to push for that battle. You know what I'm saying? We was his two favorite niggas and shit, but it just never happened. So I always knew who Av was. Even before he came to URL, I knew who he was. So when he came to URL, you know, he was on his on Battle T-Top shit. You know what I'm saying? So I watched, you know what I'm saying? I watched and see what happened. I was paying attention. You know, at that time, I think this was like the turning point where I started being more strategic in my battle, in my career. You know what I'm saying? I think this was the battle that changed the way I was thinking about battle rap in general. Because you know, he wanted to battle me, and it's something it just didn't feel right to do it at the time. I felt like, you know, nah, nigga, I've been here for the last 2-3 years. I done battles the Serfs, the Rex. I done went to war with these niggas. I done killed the Maps, and I can't just give him, you know, that battle. I didn't feel like at the time it was he deserved it. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't. At the time, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he deserved it. I feel like he did battles like what he did the Rum Nitties and different shit like that, but it really wasn't no main stage battles, no main events to be talking about. You want to battle T-Top at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I let him do his thing. I let him heat up. He heated up. He got hot, and then I took him. And the crowd, I think that's I don't know if that's the first time I got a 3-0 chant, but that was one of my 3-0 chants. Yeah, and he was good. That was a good ad.
And Smack, bro, how you condone this? I told you he was a DVD man, nigga. He was even stealing your shit. He said I got everything.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like
that. Hey, and Smack, how you condone this? I told you he was a DVD man, dog. Like, he was even stealing your shit. He said I got everything from Rex and Uncasa to Gnome 6.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Bitch, he said I got everything from Rex and Uncasa to Gnome 6. I got every Arsonal battle after you dubbed him and he got his own shit. Hey, I know everything you took from the game. We made a whole list. I was supposed to battle Tez tonight. You even stole this. Well, I ain't gonna rap about how he stole that or stole this, cause Ross thinks, hey man, this nigga even stole Bree's own
shit like that, shit like that, shit like that. Bang.
Dom DeMarco. Let me backtrack and get a little bit more of your history. Early on in your battle rap career, you was really kind of known for drug talk. And, you know, eventually you started getting criticized. So that's all T-Top does, so to speak. What's like your background, man? I ain't trying to get you, you know, telling yourself and all that. But like what was growing up for you like and stuff like that? Like, because, you know, everybody want to know, were you living what you rapped about? That's like the big thing these days. Like, T-Top really wasn't no kingpin. He just saying this. Like what was you growing up like, man?
I definitely ain't had no 50 bricks, you know what I'm saying? You know, niggas, whatever, but you know what I'm saying? I guess growing up was just regular, you feel me? My mother, my sisters, you know, just regular, you know, mom's work. I really started like going back and forth living with my grandmother, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really like one of those grandma babies type shit. So that's really like where I came up from. You know, what y'all
so when you get like into
what y'all want to know, like y'all fucking what the fuck, like
when you get into like your trap days, is that like
my first trap days was weed, you know what I'm saying? Like that was the first thing like that I had, you know what I'm saying, for sale. You know what I'm saying, was cannabis, I should say, was cannabis. So, you know, dime bags and dumb shit like that, you know, dumb shit, kid shit. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't start getting into selling other drugs or experimenting in that field until I came back up here, like in the Fuquay, Raleigh area. You know what I'm saying? Like when I had a little weed for sale when I was with my grandma back then. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really start experiencing more drugs until this area. You feel me? So. Shit,
at the height of your days, what's the most amount of money you held in a day, man?
I'm about to ask you some crazy shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I probably done had. You talking about just off of that, or you talking about when I got into the other lane?
I don't know the other lane. That's
the other lane.
Oh yeah, that lane.
I ain't never seen no money until like all that other shit, nigga. That little crack money, that shit won't nothing compared to when I got into the other lane. You feel me? That's when like I started getting crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
what kind of what's a day looking like, man? What's a day of T-Top looking like back in the day, man?
And on the other?
Yeah, on the other.
On the other, no cat, know what I'm saying? Like I done cleared like 14 in a day. 14? Yeah, in a day. No cat.
Well, what you doing with that kind of? At that time, you just fucking off the money. It's just you just.
Nah, I had to, you know, I still had to pay money. You know, I still had to, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, you still got. I don't know, man. They throwing out Rico. Bitch. I don't know what happened. I don't even know.
All right, let me transition to this. You were very comfortable.
Shit, you got me nervous. Watching the cameras, all type of shit now. I don't know what I had, bro. But, like, I'm gonna keep it funky, bro. This is how I feel. I feel like I don't never gotta prove nothing to these niggas, bro. I ain't never gotta prove, because that ain't what I'm here to glorify. Like, I talked about it when that's all I knew. You know what I'm saying? That's not all I know no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't indulge in that. I don't do that type of shit no more on either side. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll be trying to do my, you know what I'm saying, start businesses and companies and shit like that now. So like,
let me ask you this. During your early rapping days, you kinda talked about like selling to your mom. What made you comfortable even to put that out, knowing how battle rap niggas are to use angles against people and stuff? Like,
Your next question, kid. God damn, that nigga Chris is
telling bloggers shut the fuck up, you make them a living. But when the fans was unclear about you, they was making you vivid. So how you telling Chris Unbias he messing up the culture, when just 1 year prior you was calling niggas begging to promote you? So I kinda got confused when you said he was a vulture, cause you the bird that was soaring with your head down and started pecking when it's over, nigga. And then you said he getting paid off his Untold Truth. That made us laugh, wow, because he showed it wasn't monetized. So where your facts now? And you damn near sworn your mother, Unbiased, was trying to cash out. I guess numbers don't lie, unless they coming from Mav's mouth.
Niggas will be like, oh, I don't believe you did this. Oh, I don't believe he sold drugs. I don't believe, like, first of all, like, it's so easy to sell a drug. I know nerds that sell drugs. I know. So it's like, that's not a far-fetched thing. You feel me? I could believe a lot of niggas that say they just sold, depending on what kind of drugs they saying they sold, I could believe it. So when the niggas that say that, it's like, yo, what do I gotta do? Do I gotta sell y'all a brick of cocaine? Do I gotta find y'all an ounce? Do I gotta plug y'all in with somebody that know coke? I gotta get you some heroin? Or I gotta shoot a nigga on camera to be like, yo, see y'all, I'm about this. Yo, see, I really know somebody that got cocaine. I really, you know what I'm saying? I really could shoot a nigga. Watch this. Like, I gotta do that to prove that I'm doing what I say. Then, you know, fuck them.
You got away from doing so much drug talk. Were you Was that strategic? Are you reading the comments? You like is the people telling you that it's all you do, and you started it started fucking with you a little bit?
Yeah. I ain't gonna front. You know, I was at that time. I was reading the comments. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, but it wasn't just the comments. That's just what everybody was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's all he do. That's all he could do. That's all he do is rap about drugs or whatever. I didn't really think about it as rapping about drugs. I thought about it as, yo, I'm in here rapping about me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was, so I just transferred that energy into talking about my opponent, and then they called it angles. So you know what I'm saying? So like, in that case, I was angling myself. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, because that's how I always rapped. I always rapped in detail. I took a situation and rapped in detail. So the people that say they don't like the angles or they tired of the angles, now I've been doing this since y'all first heard my mouth or pause, or your first time you heard me rap. I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? I was just angling myself, and my angles on myself was more the drug shit and the drug infested shit and the shit that came along with that. So I always been an angler.
What battle do you think you started to kind of change your style? Do you remember like maybe the opponent? Did you like, you know what, I'm gonna take a different approach?
I think it was more the I want to say the math was before math was before surf. That was before surf. Yeah, so it was more that math type of time. It was more that type of time where I really wanted to start focusing on my opponent. I even was doing it with Rex a little bit. I even was doing it with Rex a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And, that's just what it was. You know, I think that's when I really started focusing in on my opponents and being just as descriptive on them as I was on myself. You know what I'm saying? Like the math battles, first time I really showed like my funny side when I was clowning, when I'm just going into details, how I would go into details on myself. You know what I'm saying? On whatever I got going on.
I bet he ain't been the same since the Arabs whooped him. Now when he in the corner stores, it feel like all the Arabs looking. Hey, the bitch won't even order a sandwich if the Arabs cooking. He go to the poppy store and say the Arabs crooked. He walk in, Poppy like, let me handle it for the rapper. Started throwing shit together, trying to handle it faster. Everybody laughing, they seen he was getting madder, gave him his food. The whole sandwich was a disaster.
So, that was just my gist of it. And I'm like, oh, this works. Like, okay, so I'm tired of talking about me. Now I can talk about my opponents and be descriptive. Well, what's going on? Okay, you got this, and this going on. Okay, I could rap about each one of these situations. I could make it crazy because I'm nice with that. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that to myself for years. So it was easy to do that against opponents, honestly.
Nah, I ain't even strapped. I'm still on strike. Y'all gotta deal with that. I'm still on strike. Y'all gotta deal with that. All these pay-per-view shit. I don't like what I'm hearing. Smack. You made 2.5 million. Nigga, where it's at?
You know what I mean? 2.5 million. We want a PC. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we had all kind of crazy. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. We ain't battling until we see what's going on with the numbers and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't work. You know.
So y'all like calling each other behind the scenes like, yo, don't nobody battle?
No, we was in a group chat. Man, you ain't watch me and Tay Rock? You hear what I said?
No, I ain't seen him but one time. You know, he ain't dropped on the app.
Oh, yeah, so I'm saying. So we was in a group chat. Me, everybody was in that bitch. Hitman, Brid. Everybody was part of the strike. You know, Twerk, Shug, Rock. I think Tez was in there or something.
Nah, you gotta give me more than that, man. Something else happened, man. What? Obviously that was a car, so I'm
gonna just leave it like this. Like, I ain't gonna get too crazy, but I'm gonna get like this. So like,
now the only reason why I'm asking because I literally was locked up, so I really don't know nothing about the strike. When I came out, I just saw Twerk packing down Smack, talking about you made $2.5 million. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about?
Oh yeah, so boom, so niggas made whatever they made, you know what I'm saying? I think some shit had came out where it said they made 2.5.
Now this 2.5, was this from like a previous card? Like pay-per-view sales, or this like for a year or what?
I think this was for pay-per-view sales, right? We was bugging the fuck out, right? So, alright, so boom. So we had this little alliance, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we ain't gonna battle till they sure they gotta give us more money, you know what I'm saying? So niggas, we was throwing out our contracts, like showing niggas how much we get. Like, this is on some shit. This is like a Brotherhood before the Brotherhood. You remember the Brotherhood? This is before the Brotherhood. This is more that type shit. So we up there like showing niggas like, yo, again. So some whole time, somebody was ratting us out to Chico and Beasley. Somebody taking screenshots of the shit, sending it to Beasley and Chico. Chico sending us screenshots from the group chat like, oh, you wanna put your contract in a group chat, motherfucker? No cap, son, no cap. So, you know what I'm saying? So then we like, oh, somebody in this bitch ratting, you know what I'm saying? So that shit was just, that's why it was over. And it was over so fast. And this was like within a day or two. Like, this shit ain't last. Nigga, this shit ain't last. But it was like a big, thick pause. It was crazy for the time. But this shit ain't last but like 2 days, maybe a couple days, whatever last. I don't know. It won't no week. I'll tell you that. It definitely won't no fucking week. So, you know what I'm saying? So, whatever, we got infiltrated. You know what I'm saying? We got infiltrated, you know, by the system. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, they made a card called Strike 2.5. And I headlined the shit. So niggas was saying I was a snake.
Heard you was mad at URL because they ain't paying you right. But instead you up here rapping. So it's only one thing I gotta say here tonight. Nigga, you's a bitch!
I said, yo, you right, bro. When I heard Smack made 2.5, bitch, it was one of my worst nights. Briz said, Top, I got my machete. I'm on the first flight. Now I know why New Jersey Twerk had to go and steal a purse twice. Found out what Tay-Rock was making and I know why he used the word life. Beasley said, Top, this is the world's most respected, but this is not the way you earn stripes. I told him, nigga, ante up before you find out what a purge like. Y'all see me front page of the paper. Some of my niggas still gotta serve life, so I can give a fuck about URL. I'm trying to avoid my third strike, nigga.
But I was like, yo, I made sure everybody that was in the strike got on cards, though. You feel me? So I made sure everybody was locked in with a battle. Like, nah, you got, you know, it was a negotiation, but it was over fast, though, so that's why niggas be cracking jokes at the strike. Like, oh, that shit ain't last, but you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you.
But niggas started snitching on us, dog.
All right, let's go to Arsonal. You battle Arsonal, Genesis card, first caffeine battle. A lot of stuff happened, you know what I'm saying? You had the Twerk and Norbs incident that weekend, and he battled Geechee the next day on the same card. Who else? JC and O-Red was on that card. K-Shine and Clips was on that card. A lot of stuff going on.
A lot of shit going on that card. That was a good card.
So you and Arsonal had a crazy round. In this first round, he had that baby mama exposing. What were you thinking at that time? You said Ill Will touched on it briefly. Were you knowing Arsonal was gonna go there? Yeah,
I didn't know like as far as the inside scoop, but I know Arsonal.
What's worse than a battle rapper fucking a battle chick? A battle rapper baby mother sucking some battle dick.
I had already beat Arsonal twice before this battle. You know what I'm saying? So after, so I beat him here in Raleigh on his league, and then I beat him here, here in Charlotte on his league. So the only thing that happened from the second time we battled into this battle was that situation. So I'm like, oh, Arsonal, he's not gonna take this light because he's gonna want to kill me. This is the third time he's battling me.
Did y'all do a 2-on-2 too? Like you
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 2-on-2.
Yeah, the 2-on-2.
Here in Raleigh. Then the 1-on-1 in Charlotte. There's a 1 round. And then the 3 round on URL. So I'm like, yo, I know he's gonna take it there. I know he's gonna get crazy.
Did you know that there was video out before? Like, this is your first time?
Nah, this ain't my first time. I already know what's up. Like, you know, my baby mom's thorough. Like, that's what they don't understand. Like, my baby mom, she thorough. She gangster. So I already know what's going on before y'all know what's going on. Believe that. You feel me? So I won't really worried about that as far as being out, because I already know, like, it ain't like nothing that's shocking to me. I already know what the fuck going on. She a gangster. She gonna tell me. So, but as far as Arsonal, I knew he was gonna try something. I just didn't know what. So I had that round, like I did the same shit with the Tay-Rock shit. That whole round I had was my 3rd round, because I'm thinking he's gonna hold, like, save it off and shit. So I went first. Boom, 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 boom. And then he went and did that. I'm like, oh, he gonna do that his 1st round? Oh, he's stupid. So I switched my 3rd right then on the spot to my 2nd and spit that shit. So it just overpowered all that dumb shit he just said. It was just like you just watching a warrior being born at the time. Like, you know, like the whole building was just like.
Yeah, you also had the K-Shine line in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas say your baby look like, what was that K-Shine line? The K-Shine line was crazy.
Man, nah, I said,
your baby
you
look
mad
like
you said you mad because my daughter look like mine, and all the battle rappers say your daughter look like Shine. I ain't lying.
The first time I met my BM, oh, she was on you, dog. Puerto Rican, started speaking Espanol and all. I ain't know what she was saying, but I was falling for it. Went raw and all. Chris Brown up in that pussy. I'm talking wall to wall. Hey! Fuck is wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Hey, bro! He think he can break me. Hey, the first time I met my BM, oh, she was on your dog. Puerto Rican, started speaking Espanol and all. I ain't know what she was saying, but I was falling for her. Went raw and all. Chris Brown up in that pussy. I'm talking wall to wall. Hey, then she called and said she was pregnant. I said, Lordy, Lord. Had to tell my old lady I cheated. I said, this gonna be hard. Fast forward, y'all. I got a daughter now. I mean, ain't she gorgeous? Y'all see the plane? Ain't she gorgeous? I mean, y'all can give it up. Yeah. Y'all can give it up. Yeah. Fast forward, y'all. I got a daughter now. I mean, ain't she gorgeous? Y'all see the plane she boarding? Her piggy bank's enormous, and I ain't never gotta tell her that we can't afford it. See, you mad because my daughter look like mine, and all the battle rappers say your daughter look like Shine. I ain't lying. Bitch ass nigga, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Everyone went crazy, but it wasn't just that line. It was the build up. It was the everything I had. Like, nigga, I had got a lot off my chest. Like, nigga, like I kept it so player in that shit because that shit really don't bother me. How it's, I guess, how it's supposed to, or how y'all think. Oh, this is gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? It really don't bother me how y'all say it. So that was my chance to show y'all, like, oh, Taco keep it playing here, nigga. We first met. Oh, she was on you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep y'all the whole. Y'all want to know about it. Everybody want to talk about it. So this is how it's gonna go. And you know, and the response from it is because I kept it too real. I kept it too fucking real. That's why I got the response it did.
So you wrote that round because you knew. You felt like he was gonna go there.
Yes, sir. That's why.
See, that's the thing about. Like, that's the crazy thing about y'all is that if he don't even bring that up, I don't know if that round is potent. So it's like it's always a risk. You don't be worried about that. Like, what if Ars don't
know it, nigga? Like we've been watching Ars for years, bro. We know if it's something to be said. It's just like now how niggas know. Oh, if it's something to be said, T-Top gonna say it?
Yeah.
That's how it was with Ars. That's why I hate when niggas be acting like it's just me. Nah, fuck that. Yo, I hate niggas, y'all. I swear to God, boy. Niggas is so selective. It's so crazy. You're like, yo, if it's something to be said, Ars was gonna say it. And that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? It still is, but it definitely was like that back then. So, I knew it. I just knew he was gonna come with that, bro. This the best y'all got. Nah, y'all can't break me, homie.
Let's move to the 2-on-2, man. Obviously, that was a big deal around that time. Mook and Cal and you and Briz. You know, I get one question when I talk about this thing, and it's, did y'all purposely talk about Mook's mom to strike a nerve, or was it just battle rap stuff?
It was just battle rap stuff. I mean, we didn't. All right, so Britt, all right, you know what I'm saying. I'm tired of talking about this. You know what I'm saying. Condolences to Mook and his mom. My condolences. You know, I keep talking about this shit. But, you know, like, Briz has a mom line every fucking battle. That's just what he do. He's always fucking somebody's mom, tying somebody's mama up, breaking somebody's mama ankle, whatever. You know, cutting them with them. That's what Briz do.
Right.
Briz gonna make sure your mama get part of this round. You feel me? So it's not like a foreign thing. And it's not like, you know, I didn't, especially with us coming up with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely didn't think nothing of it as far as the line go, because it's not like we said anything personal about anybody's mom. You know what I'm saying? And actually, like I said, it was like a damn near like a 16 to 20 bar rhyming part where it was like Honda clips, Carolina shit, your mom's a bitch, Honda shit. That's the line. Your mom's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, yo, F you. This mama, yo, I'm glad, you know, it's nothing that crazy to where the fans made it seem like, you know what I'm saying? It was like literally a 20 bar stretch. On the clip, and on the clip, and on the clip. Carolina shit, and on the shit. I don't remember the bars, but on the shit. Your mom's a bitch, on the shit. And like when I told Tay-Rock, we just said a simple line, and that's when we say your mom's a bitch. That's when Tay-Rock like, what? Say it again. Say it again. That's what I'm telling Tay-Rock, yo, like, you put so much emphasis on it, you made it a magnificent moment. So Mook thought we was trying to diss while he mourning, and so Fizz got to throw. You feel me? Like, I'm talking to him, telling him where this went wrong at. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just a regular line. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can't stop a nigga from feeling how he feeling. If the nigga feel, nah, that was personal, then fuck it. It was, you know what I'm saying? That's how he feel. Then that's how it gotta go. And I guess that's how it went. You feel me? So, I still not gonna say that, yo, we did that intentionally to disrespect nobody. Nah, that was just like regular rhyming shit.
Now, you talked about a lot how, like, lately you've been getting your hate or whatever. And when they talk about the whole fight situation, obviously they talk about, oh, Tay-Rock was by the door and T-Top was holding the stage up or whatever. Do you feel like that was the turning point between you and fans? You feel like that was talk to me about that.
I just feel like that was I feel like the fans was just waiting on a moment. You know, they wait on a moment for a scene for they could think, oh, your character's broken, or I told you. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's like, in that whole situation, niggas did way more pussy and shit than me. Like, I could point out 30 niggas that did more pussy shit on that same stage at that same time in that same moment than me. I fell. You know what I'm saying? I'm facing the crowd, leaning back on my man, because I know we winning this round. And you know, I'm like, whoa, trying to make sure I don't go this motherfucker way off the stage. I go back and I fall. I don't see nothing pussy about that. You know what I'm saying? While we was all on the ground, you can ask anybody that was there. The guards was throwing the mace balls on the ground. So everybody on the ground got the mace first. So when I get up, the only thing I see a nigga beside me drinking the champagne bottle. Like this, like everything was cool. One of the niggas I was with, like, give me the bottle. You feel me? I really can't see, so I just tossed the bottle that way. The bottle hit the ground, and you know, all you see is the champagne coming out the top of the bottle. So niggas ran with the whole top was throwing water. The fight was coming down, top was throwing water. But you see me throw the bottle, and then you see Rex pick the bottle up and walk around with the same bottle like this. Like, I threw it there, he picked it up. So it's like, yo, I can't be that dumb just to say. That's why I say, you know, that's why you gotta let niggas run what they run with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tay-Rock wasn't holding the door. You know, he might not have been helping, but he wasn't. The thing is, he was holding the door. Like, the thing is, Top threw water. Like, that he wasn't holding the fucking door. Yeah. And Top ain't throw water. It was a champagne bottle. You know what I'm saying? So
it was a little bump, shove, and I think Briz's arm got caught up in Mook's arm, and I turn around, I just see a melee. You know, the entourage got involved, and then, you know what I'm saying, moved through a punch. And then once that punch was thrown, it was over.
That was the thing. So, like, to me, I ain't do nothing pussy in that situation for nobody to turn on me. Ain't nobody ever challenged me, and I back down, ever. So.
Yeah, I talk a lot about how, like, narratives can control a lot of things in battle rap, and so can stigmas. And once kind of people get a stigma of you, whether it's fair or not, like, that's pretty much what is all they always gonna run with. It's hard to kind of change that.
So let me give you the juice on that one, right? Since I forgot you was locked up around that. So you remember we was booked a battle before that. We was booked a battle here in Charlotte. We was supposed to have battle in Charlotte first. It was a big ass. It was the first time they did. It was the first time of Summer Impact. That's what it was. Summer Impact. It was like Summer Madness full of 2-on-2s. So they called it Summer Impact. That's when you had Lux and Hollow verse Tay Rock and Chess, and Suge and Twerk verse Marvin Quest, and mad shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you had. So that's when everybody was like doing their thing, right? So we was the main event. Me and Briz versus Mook and Calico. But the event got shut down after Lux and Hollow went. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't never get a chance to battle. We was like, it was about to get popping outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was an incident outside that this whole shit came from. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, by the time we got to the battle in New York, temperatures was already high. And you know what I'm saying? Because when we was in Charlotte, we just had a situation where we was getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was getting crazy. Police was out there, they brought the helicopter. Like, it was just a crazy situation. By the time the shit got rescheduled, the temperatures was already, you know what I'm saying? It was a little tense already between the camps, you feel me? So niggas could have foreseen this shit, for real. As far as everybody, the battlers, the staff, everybody could have foreseen this shit.
Okay.
The fans that was out there, like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me talk about your Easy battle. You battled Easy at a super fight. I kind of viewed y'all battling at the time, like y'all battle was kind of like a little bit of a mirror match. He kind of talks about a lot of similar stuff that you talked about. And he kind of been on a run that reminds me of your run when you first got to URL, how you was like the most talked about. You was winning all your battles. You was headlining cars. Everybody was like, oh, this T-Top is this next guy up or whatever. Talk about Easy real quick in that battle, and just your thoughts on that battle.
Shout out Easy. At the time, see, that was another battle that really wasn't supposed to go down at all. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to battle Calico at that time. And then right before the battle, Calico had backed out. So I'm like, damn, I need an opponent. You know what I'm saying? Because I already locked in the battle at the event. I just needed my opponent. So I started calling my names. I'm like, yo, Easy been doing this motherfucking thing, yo. Let's see if he free. Like, I would love to battle that nigga. Like, we go ahead and get that shit shaking. So they called him. We got locked in. Then I called COVID. So we got pushed back. We supposed to battle. We supposed to battle on the volume. Cause that's why I had Calico at, but it switched out to Easy. It's supposed to be me and Easy on the volume. I called COVID. I couldn't do it. That's why I got switched to the super fight. Yeah, man. So boom. And then that battle, that was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like a passing the torch type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let my young boy shine in that lane, because I don't really, that lane is not my main focus no more. You know what I'm saying? My main focus is I can rap about different shit. I like to break my opponents down in different ways. Now I really don't. You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know what I'm saying, the game need niggas like that. Game need niggas like him. Like, I damn, what's my dog name? Kid Slade.
Yeah.
Like the game need niggas like that. That can show niggas like I don't gotta think of the fanciest punchlines. I ain't gotta be the most creative. Whoa, when this go, I ain't gotta do all of that. I could come in here, be natural, and do what I do.
You wanna hear I'm fat and look like Ruben Stutter from a dude that stutter? You right. I heard Hurricane, do you love her? Question is, do you love her? Cause Twerk had her in a room with brothers about to remove the cover. He said under them rolls, that ass was looking smooth as butter. Dog, we all seen the look in your eyes. It was another shame moment. That man told you to your face that he fucked and came on it. He even let his goonies come and run a train on it. He tried to save you from drowning, but you ain't take the hurricane warning. Nigga, bro, now he's sick every time he see a Motel 6. He get Airbnbs, bitch ain't been in a Motel 6. And I heard you about to marry the bitch. Well, I ain't happy for you. I hope everything do be nasty for you. Cause Twerk want the first one to hit. He was just who got next. Bro, I could point her bodies out for a 2-block stretch. I catch y'all at that courtroom getting married. I don't care if I got 2 shots left. I'll kill you in front of her and the judge. Yeah, that's something I let due process. Okay, I'm overdue.
All right, the coffee battle. You battle her Kings versus Queens.
Coffee.
Was that a battle was she an opponent that you picked?
Yeah, I think we picked each other, yo. I think like me and Coffee my dog for real. So I think, she always wanted to battle me, and I was like, fuck it, she wanted the females that get crazy, so I battled her too.
I feel like that's one of her
better battles.
And, when she came out there strutting her stuff, walking around smack, and everybody.
Find this nigga up, you feel me? Let's go. Who flipped the coin?
I'm gonna flip the coin. Oh, she ready. Damn, son. Yo, y'all searched her at the door? Word. Yeah, some gangster shit. What's up?
Let's go. You think I give a fuck what these ladies like about me, nigga?
Not want to flip the coin, just start rapping. I feel like that was the first battle where you finally started getting a little bit of backlash for the whole angle thing. Mm-hmm. And I always felt like Coffee kind of jump-started the T-Top get fake angle.
Yeah, Coffee started that shit, man. I was talking about that. That shit still owe me.
Really fucking good.
Yeah.
And this nigga went way beyond for this battle.
Yeah. Yes.
I will not lie. If y'all know how far beyond he went, y'all would be shocked.
Can we talk about how far?
Of course.
How far
His
beyond?
Whole third was very creative. Nobody has tried to take that angle up. I don't post my son, but I have a son. Because I used to tell people I had 6 kids, 4 kids. Like, motherfuckers, you remember on Twitter? Like, yeah. So it's just like, so for him to have took that angle, I respect it. But it's just like, I am just so sick that they let that fake angle beat me.
Yeah. I feel like she started that. And
nah, she did. No cap.
What's your thoughts on that battle? And
I mean, I feel like that was one of my better performances as well on URL. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the caffeine small settings. I feel like that was one of my better ones like that in the B-Dot performances. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Smack asked me, have I fucked you before? I told him, nah, on some player shit. He said, you ain't got to lie to me, Shy. Who you playing with? Oh, y'all on y'all interrogation shit. Because first thing you do is hand me coffee. Well, I still ain't saying shit. Because if that's my shorty, she trapping for me. If I'm holding when the police come, she better snatch it off me and stash this off me. I ain't tripping. I'm used to hiding in my packs and coffee. You got potential? Well, let's see if we can reach an alliance. She said, I got a couple pounds. Baby, we not excited. If she ain't trying to take a trip for them bricks, then she's not invited. I only like trafficking bitches like T.I. and Tiny, because you said...
How you feel about, talk to me real quick, how you feel about angles? Because a lot of people, I feel like you can touch on a subject and do some slight embellishments like everybody does. Yeah. Like if you got a kid that you may take care of, but he don't live with you, then you can probably be like, oh, you don't even see your kid, and the nigga might see him on the weekend.
Of course, but when you do that, niggas will say all these fake angles. So like if I say yo, all right, yo, I see Chris Unbias, yo, that nigga had on all black. And it's like, yo, all right, non-top, his damn shoes had a little red or blue in them, so it's like fake. No, it's not fake, dog. I ain't gotta have every detail down to a T. I could make up my own details if I want to. This is the gist of it. You feel me? So I feel like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck says that that Rum Nitty was goddamn ordering pizza with the co-workers and shit. But that was details I wanted to embellish on in my story. You know what I'm saying? That was shit I wanted to do, like, you know, like just different shit, like whatever.
So why do you feel like there's battles where angles work and there's battles where like for instance, they don't critique you so much with your Rum Nitty, but then they'll critique all the details of another battle? Why do you think it's like that in certain battles? You think niggas picking their favorites?
Yeah, it's like all right, it's like you know, I think it's who you go against. I think, you know what I'm saying, niggas don't want to hear, like I said earlier, niggas don't want to hear that shit about their favorite niggas. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas want to hear, I don't even know how to explain that shit. You know what I'm saying though? Like, some niggas just don't want to hear certain shit against certain niggas. That's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? Especially if there's room to be like, nah, it ain't true. You know what I'm saying? If it's any kind of room, with any little breather, then it's, oh, I don't want to, or if they know it's true and they can't get around it, then it's, oh, this again? Oh, I'm tired of hearing this.
What's your response to people that say you going so hard it's dry snitching? What's your response to that?
Dry snitching on what though?
Like, oh, you a street nigga? Why, you know, you telling you this? You
telling what though? But like, telling what? What have I told y'all that's not out there? That we don't talk about every day on these groups? That we don't talk about in these spaces? That we don't talk about on these different forums and on these social media platforms? That y'all bloggers don't talk about? That the media don't talk about? What am I talking about that we don't already discuss as a community?
Let me ask you something. Do you feel like?
Talk to me.
Do you feel like niggas are being hypocrites? And when I say that, I mean this. They'll have a problem that you are going too hard in I guess, telling everybody's business, like shade room type shit.
But who business though? But what business though?
But shade room bloggers blow up. And they gotta blow up from the same fans that's critiquing you and saying that you doing too much, but then they'll turn around and watch a blogger be messy as fuck and give them millions, I mean not millions of views, thousands of views.
Right. But I'm gonna keep it funky though, bro. I don't see where I could be like, tell me something, like, can anybody tell me something where it'd be like gossipy? Tell me something.
Well, maybe in a swamp battle. We can get to the swamp battle. But
what happened in swamp battle? What could be?
Because niggas may be like, oh, well, you said like he be, you know, his paperwork him beating up his baby mama, or he's beating up his baby mama, and people may be like, that's something
we can't talk about.
I don't know. You tell me. You the battle rapper.
That's forbidden to talk about in battle rap. So we can't talk about that in battle rap.
I actually feel like anything you could talk
about.
So
if we find out that nigga got some other allegations, we can't talk about that in battle rap. What are we? Come on, say I can't put restrictions on battle rap now. Y'all bugging the fuck out.
Okay.
Y'all bugging the fuck out. So now, like, what? What about the swamp battle?
Speaking of the swamp battle.
Yeah, go there.
Why you made that man wait so long, man? You know what I'm saying? You run around here like you that nigga. You making who was the first name? You make Ab wait. You making Swamp wait. I mean, what's going on, man? Who the hell you think you are?
Line, nigga, what the fuck, bro? Niggas can't just come in the game. Listen, I ain't coming in the game calling niggas out.
You got clips right off the bat.
He called me out. He called me out. They called me on Christmas. I was with my mom and them.
How did you feel when niggas said you was ducking Swamp? That's why you ain't want to battle.
That made me not want to. That made me not want to battle him more when niggas started telling me I was ducking him, because I was like, oh, y'all playing with me now. Nah, I really ain't gonna battle this nigga. Like, fuck it. But
were you like negotiating like a price increase? Like, I'm gonna push it off until I can get me like a few more thousand. I'm gonna let him keep cooking to where the battle is so big.
Nah, see, look, I ain't gonna fry. I was already plotting on getting more bread for that battle. Like, they already knew what type of time it was. Everybody on that battle, so they already knew, like, when it was time for that, then that ticket going up. So that was never the issue and shit. You know what I'm saying? The issue was just, I didn't think he deserved it.
How you feel?
Same shit with Ab. I just didn't feel like they deserved it at the time.
So he was stumbling in the round, choked a couple times, I think.
Yeah.
How you felt? Caffeine Chat came out, niggas still had you losing. Despite all that, how you felt? Keep it a bean.
This fat ass nigga talking about he slid and shit. Like that was different, you idiot. This fat ass nigga talking about he slid and shit. Like that was different, you idiot. You think I give a fuck about? Damn, I fucked that shit up. This fat ass nigga talking about, damn.
That just let me know where I stood with the fans, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you care about the votes?
No.
Honestly.
No, I don't.
When y'all go to Jay Black at the end and they be like, oh, 1,500 got T-Top and 2,500 got Swamp.
I've never been to Jay Black at the end of my battles. I've only gone.
But y'all, even if y'all don't go back there, y'all don't hear about the vote. Y'all don't know about the vote.
Yeah, niggas will tell us outside, oh, the votes had you losing. Oh, fuck them. Oh, fuck, I just killed shit in there. Nigga, I just went crazy.
So the votes don't ever bother you. Has the votes ever bothered you on any caffeine battle?
Nope. I can't think of one. Like, I mean, yeah, maybe, the Jack Boy Main shit. Cause I just felt like they were just, they just shitted me. I just felt like they shitted me. So I was just like, alright, y'all niggas just, like, it ain't no winning with y'all niggas right now. So, I just had to take it for what it was, for real, honestly. Like, I knew at that point, like, that was a time in the career where it's like, alright, there ain't no winning with these fans right now, top. But you gotta keep fighting through that shit. Like, I never disappeared on y'all. I'm still on my first run. I've never stopped battling for y'all niggas. I'm gonna fight through whatever pressure y'all niggas put on me, for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to deal with me, cause I'm gonna be here.
During this time, you didn't now battle Swamp, Coffee, Easy. I actually had you beating Coffee, even though I know Coffee won the cat. I thought Coffee did really well, but if
I won the caffeine votes.
Okay, you won the caffeine on Coffee?
Yeah.
But I thought Coffee was amazing that battle. But
she was good. Well,
Swamp battle, I had you winning. I understand how Swamp got busy in that battle, but he was stumbling too many times.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I had you losing to Easy, though. I keep it a bean.
I beat Easy, but that's cool. But
you know what I'm saying? I like your little bar. You had a nice little Hurricane bars. You was getting busy in that battle. The due process.
Oh,
shout out to Hurricane Do, that my girl.
Yeah, shout out Hurricane Do, man. Don't beat me up.
B Dot. I love you. You beat B Dot.
I got crazy on B Dot, bro.
I was
and
impressed
niggas
by
don't give it up by that, bro. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. All right, so I told you earlier the niggas I called to let hit my rounds. You wanna know the niggas I called to let hit these rounds? Lux, Mickey Fax. These are niggas I call that hit, like, because I want to tap into that world.
No, fuck all that. You ain't calling me. I don't worry about that shit. No, you call Lux and B Dot. Go ahead.
You might have been a lot to fuck up. Ain't call that no goddamn.
You was wild lucky. Everybody was believing in your ass. They said you could be the greatest. If only he could pass, you failed them. You were supposed to be the leader of the pack, acting woke for the people, but you was sleeping in your class. Is that the reason why you mad? Because you was flunking back in L.A., surrounded by cholos and vatos, but learned nothing from them essays? See, to preach to me, dog, you gotta be accepting of your own flaws, reflecting on your own loss, but you couldn't even focus on your homework. So stop telling me you go hard, because my dog caught a felony in high school, and he still graduated with that F on his report card, nigga. So if you ask me, dog, then you the one wildin'. You went from possibly getting $1 million NFL contract to a URL 1,000. Dog, don't you see how you could have been doing interviews with Big Shaq? Shannon Sharp. Now it's just interviews with Jay Black and Anwar. I guess you the real champion now. Dog, I knew this was a body the moment Smack handed me the foul. I said he quitting or fixing the kitchen floor. Either way, he got a hand in the towel, but we gonna handle it now. But we gonna...
Are you called?
Yeah, so I let Lux and Mickey Fax hit these rounds, like niggas like that, because I wanted to tap into that element. So when I got the top, them rounds are amazing.
I was interested in that battle because both y'all ain't go good. So I was kind of seeing like...
Yeah, we got crazy, man. Shout out B-Dot's my fucking bro, man. I just feel like I got the better of him, man. I feel like I was just doing a little bit more in that battle, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was breaking him down a little bit more than he was breaking me down. You feel me? Like, because we seen him do this before against quote unquote street rappers. Y'all never seen me get busy on this type of rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I had more room to play with, pause, and more shit to say to him because I never got to say this to nobody, and he was perfect for it. So
no, but I wanted to say this. So you battle Swamp, Coffee, Easy. Yeah. At this time, you getting it's post Mook and Briz and Calico altercation.
Yeah.
It's time where you starting to get a little bit of backlash for like fake angles due to the coffee interview.
Yeah.
Are you like, you know, we are conscious of what's going on around us. Are you like conscious of like, okay, maybe niggas ain't fucking with me now, even though I still feel like I'm bringing some shit? Like, are you feeling it?
Yeah.
As you going through it?
Right. It's like, you know, it gets you mentally. You feel me? Like.
So how important was the Mike G battle? I know it was in your hometown, but you got a lot of love in that battle. Birds came out like. Was that something you felt like you needed to like?
Yeah, I needed that, bro. But I'm gonna tell you what it was, bro. It's the app people, bro. Because when I'm in front of that crowd, bro, when I'm in front of the people that love me.
He made a tweet saying, white boy from the burbs, who y'all didn't accept and still don't. That was an ill quote. Because in so little words, you let us know how you feel, bro. I mean, you separated yourself from black culture. And to tell the truth, I kind of felt the man. Just don't say I'm playing a race card when you dealt the hand. Because I ain't want to believe it, Mikey. I mean, you my fucking dog. But you saying shit like them, they, those people, that sent me through a fucking wall. It's like you openly racist now. Oh, you done grew some fucking balls. Well, the only question we got for you is, nigga, who the fuck is y'all? Who the fuck is y'all? Who the fuck is y'all?
I'm always electrifying. Like, they always show me love. Like, I never was getting that problem until it was stuck in that. It was post-move, but it was stuck in that app era. You know what I'm saying? Which we in now. So, the app era, I built my fans from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where a lot of my fans is. A lot of the app niggas come through watching these new niggas, because that's all they know. That's what the app is showing. The Rookies vs. Vets, 1, like 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever they've been in all these tournaments. That's what they've been accustomed to. So they really ain't been, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really my people that's up there. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, or people that would like to see me prosper. I don't think it's too many of those on the apps.
They finally giving y'all a chance to show y'all worth.
Y'all needed this little check because we know y'all hurt.
But we just came here to show y'all worth.
Now let us put it in.
Chilla Jones and B Magic, motherfucker. The show arrived.
Well, they ain't that tough, Briz. I know them guys.
Tell them to use their head or get a hole inside. Boom, open wide.
The 40 stamp them over that paper. I get them notarized.
Big gun.
I want to commend you and Briz because a lot of times people don't remain cool over the course of a career like y'all had, and y'all had like situations where the fans, like sometimes in certain situations, fans can infiltrate and peers can infiltrate, and it can change perspectives. Like people, oh, T-Top didn't do enough in the fight, and or this didn't happen, or so-and-so this or so-and-so that, and y'all have remained cool, and I want to commend y'all for that because we don't really see that a lot. So speaking of Briz, y'all came in together. Obviously he's currently not battling but still kind of around the sport, and obviously the game is definitely missing him. I think that goes without saying, but
fucking right,
it's always fun to do stuff with a nigga that you kind of came in with. Like, did battle rap become like a little bit like less fun, just not because y'all was kind of ascending at the same time, but it wasn't like no competition between y'all, but y'all both was in y'all own lane and y'all be behind each other in battles. But now it's like, okay, I still do battles at a high level, but Briz ain't really around no more, and it's like, damn, that shit kind of
sometimes it fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it fucked me up not to have my dog there all the time. You know what I'm saying? Or not have him sharing that stage with me and sharing that light with me. And, you know, I just feel like everything we do in this game, we supposed to do together. You know what I'm saying? Which we did, and at a high fucking level. You feel me? So, but I always wanted him to be a part of what's going on. It's like, yo, you better than all of these niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's always been us. Even we was on 2 different squads, you feel me? And our squads ain't like each other for real. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Cave Gang ain't like NWX. NWX ain't like no fucking Cave Gang. Or Dotma. He was on Dotma first. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't really, you know what I'm saying, get along in that aspect, but me and Briz stayed tight the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It's like NWX ain't never try to even attempt to try to break that. And I'm sure Cave Gang didn't try to attempt to break that with me and him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't never going nowhere. I just wish that, you know what I'm saying, that I could share every moment that I'm sharing, that I got on the stage with my dog, because it's like, nigga, we run that shit, nigga.
Do you ever like sit back and talk to him and reflect, like, because when y'all came in, obviously battle rap wasn't paying what it's paying now, and it's almost like, damn, because Briz is still in such high demand and he can still command a nice paycheck off this stuff. And I don't know what he does in his personal life now. He may be straight, but do you ever look at it like, yo, Briz could just be racking up checks after checks after, like I am.
I talk to Briz all the time, like, yo, dog, yeah, I mean, you know what these niggas is giving out right now, boy? Like, stop playing. But Briz, you know, he's more high on principle than he is. A dollar can't move Briz. You know what I'm saying? 20,000 ain't gonna move Briz. You know, if Briz is standing on something strong enough, $1 million ain't gonna move Briz. You know, that's Briz, and that's one of the reasons why me and a lot of guys respect Briz, because like Briz take standing on it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? He gonna stand on it, no matter what it is. So you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? He'll come back when you know what I mean, when that thing right. You feel me? So that's just what it is. But overall, I definitely miss having my brother with me, like on the road at every event. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the shit. That was the shit. Like, ain't nobody fucking with us.
Y'all actually joined group. Why you and Briz never joined a group together? You had Park Life, he had Dark Side. Y'all could have been like, you know, Dark Life or some shit. I don't know. Y'all could have came up with something.
Dark Life was that's our 212 name, Dark Life.
Yeah, like why y'all didn't just do y'all own thing? Because I don't really know how you got with NWS. I used to be in New York and kind of like see y'all you hanging out with DNA and K-Shine, so I always know there was a respect level there. Yeah. But like, there was never a conversation about like, let's just join up together.
Nah, I mean, we was already together. We brothers. It's like, what the fuck? What more brothers can we get? You know what I'm saying? We gotta claim that us claiming the same battle rap crew ain't gonna make us no closer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna call you before I call these guys. You gonna call me before you call them guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a group gonna make anything more closer. It might make more sense for the fans, like, oh, 2 + 2 = 4. All right, we get it. But for us, it wouldn't have changed nothing. It ain't changing our relationship by not being on the same team or being on the same team. It wouldn't have made us no closer. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man.
I got out of that one, didn't I?
Keep it real, Todd. Well, what happened with NWX, man? I ain't trying to get up. I know you don't want to tell all the business, but why y'all broke up, man? Y'all broke. You know? Do you realize y'all broke up right after y'all added a member? That's the crazy part.
We had Fonz.
Y'all added Fonz, and like 5 days later, it was like, yo, NWX is over with.
It wasn't that quick, man. It was quick though. But shout out my nigga Fonz and everybody. Shout out the whole squad. I think it was just at a point where, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Everybody getting political? I think it was just at a point where, you know, everybody
this is a point where I asked him off camera.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, alright, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was on some shit, man.
At the end, were you enjoying being in the group? Let me start. You wasn't enjoying it?
Nah, I think my thrill had been over. You know what I'm saying? I love the guys, but it was just like, NWX was just like, how can I put it? You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of bullshit internally, you know what I'm saying, that we was just dealing with, you know what I'm saying, all of us. So, you know, I think it was just best that it happened that way. It was best that it happened that way, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody still got love for each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw you and Rain together, even though y'all...
And Rain, my brother, Rain the one that brought me in that shit. He the one that brought me in that motherfucking shit. He should have kept my ass where the fuck where I was at, nigga. But yeah, shout out Rain, that's my brother. Yeah, so Rain was the reason I even joined NWX, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, like yeah, that's a different...
You ain't never battled DNA, have you? You and then ain't never battled.
On what you call it? We battled on BET. On the awards.
Oh, yeah, on the awards.
Yeah,
that's right.
Mo,
what you got going on, man? I see the Unbearable right here. Let me we got the Unbearable right here.
That's what we doing.
Gotta get our promote. Haymaker, man, talk to me about it. You know, tell me how you got involved in it. What's your vision for it? And really, what's your role? Because niggas don't really. Are you like an owner? You a spokesman?
Niggas be saying a bunch of weird shit like, oh, you sponsored by them, or you the promote, whatever niggas say. You know what I'm saying? I just let niggas talk and shit. You feel me? But what the fuck, Haymaker, right? So at one point in time, I was trying to get into my daughter was on the way, or I had just had my daughter and shit. So I was trying to, think of different ways to expand and shit. And at the time, cannabis was possible before it's like it is right now, but it was like a good thing to get into. So I started going to like different cannabis events and learning shit, and you know what I'm saying? I probably went to like 4 of them shits, just getting insight, product, knowledge, licenses, just gaining shit, you know what I'm saying? So I actually met one of my partners there at a convention or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I met him there, and then he was a fan of mine already. His name Pacino, so he was a fan of mine. He loved what I do or whatever. So he was like, "Yo, let's sit down and see if we can create a brand or whatever." And we sat down together. We created Haymaker together. We brought in Tay Rock originally. So it was me and Tay Rock was partners with Order 66 to make Haymaker Cannabis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you talked about that in the battle.
Yeah, the 2-on-2.
Did Tay Rock just eventually bow out or whatever?
Yeah, Tay Rock was bullshit. Tay Rock ain't believe in the vision. You know, Tay Rock, I ain't gonna fret. That's my dog, but he ain't really had time for that shit. He was on some like, if this shit ain't making us bread now, then I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And then we had like the business deal was kind of funny, so we both backed out. Honestly, like. Not backed out, but we both backed away from the situation because of, somebody else we were dealing with. So, you know what I mean? Maybe a couple months went by and, the situation was back on the table. You know what I'm saying? So we just went full-fledged with it. And we started pumping it, and you know what I'm saying? It might seem like I'm a promoter or something or whatever, just because I'm like, I'm going to go hard with whatever I do. You know what I'm saying? So if I got to be the face of this, I'm going to be the face of this. But yes, I own part of the company, equity, all that good shit. So I'm not just like hired by them guys.
How did it switch and Goodz get involved in it? Was that something?
Because Goodz and Pacino, they grew up around each other, so they already knew each other and shit like that. And it was still like a battle rap concept, cannabis brand, Haymaker. You know what I'm saying? Like it was structured around battle rap. So we always had the vision of 2 battle rappers promoting it and getting it off the ground. So it was me and him. So, and now I'm doing Unbearable Flavors, which is my new cannabis company. And I'm gonna just take it like to the same heights or even higher than what I took Haymaker to. You know what I'm saying? So Unbearable Flavors is what we doing. Yeah, that's the new shit.
That's cool, man. You got t-shirts, man. Anything else you want to promote? Music-wise, what you got going on?
Music, shit, I got the singles dropping. I got the projects dropping. I got mad shit. Y'all just stay tuned, man. I'm about to change the game. About to shake shit up a little bit as far as battle rappers and music. I just want to, show this new sound and get some good product out to the people for real. I got artists coming, so y'all be on the lookout for the artists. Rock to the Pooh Baby, a couple more artists, and they projects will be out circulating, and we doing this whole Part Life Entertainment thing. We're gonna take that shit to the sky. Y'all know Kids World give away the app. Y'all go download that. Just mad shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just dibbling, dabbling in different shit. You know what I'm saying? And they say 7 streams of income, so I'm on about 5.
About 5. All right, man, I got a couple questions for you.
Maybe 6.
Your hardest battle you had so far? It can be like your hardest to prepare for. It could be your actual hardest battle that you might have felt you lost. It could be.
I'm gonna say my hardest battle probably was Rum Nitty, because Rum Nitty is so fucking dangerous, bro. And it's like all the rum flips have been used. Nitty, you really can't flip that but so many ways. It's like really nothing to write. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I really had to dig deep into angles and talk about, you know, find shit to talk about that made sense, and that was niggas like, oh.
How did you come up with the Walmart stuff?
A fan hit me up in the DM, so I like, you know what I'm saying? Fan, no cap, fan hit me up, like, yo, I think I see you, man, Rum Nitty in a Walmart. And I'm like, what? So you like, what? He was like, in Arizona, they sent me the address to the Walmart and shit. He was like, yeah, nigga, be at the door. He agreed to and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I swear to God, nah. I never Rum Nitty my dog. I'm keeping it a bean.
Oh, Lord, let me find out Rum Nitty was a Walmart agreement.
Nah. So it said, so niggas was like, nah, he was agreed and all that shit. Be at the front. I was like, so you capping. So nigga called, I had my baby moms. Call. Yo, you got me acting up on this camera. Look, son. So I had my baby moms call the Walmart, you know what I'm saying? And I had her ask for them, you know what I'm asking by his real government name. So she was like, she like, yeah, nah, he don't work here no more. He got fired or whatever, some shit like that, giving it up. I gave her word for word what she said, but it was enough to let me know, oh, he worked here. You know what? Or he worked here. You feel me? It was enough to let me know that.
Bro, nigga. You've been working at Walmart until February of this year. You can act like you didn't. A fan gave me the info. I said, you have to be kidding. I called there myself and went and asked for the nigga. They said Cornell's on lunch break. Ooh, that's gonna kill him. See, bro, while you was helping niggas, breaking down the rollback price, I was breaking down but still kept a whole pack price. I didn't work for my family. You don't know that life. I had to sleep with the pack in my clothes at night. But you way more customer service than serving. He the nigga who be checking our receipts when we come to return shit. He be like, he the nigga who be checking our receipts when we come to return shit. Some old ladies walk in, it doesn't concern him. He's still trying to see what they stuffed in their purses. See, Walmart felt bad because Smack wouldn't give Rum the revenue. That's how we know you don't be blazing with the stock boy. You a stock boy. Why you say you playing with the mop floor when you pick up trash and mop floors? He like this can't be love. One time he forgot to put the wet sign down and he see somebody granny stuck. That's what he meant when he said he'll MOP a nigga anti-yo. Oh my God. That's what he meant when he said he'll MOP a nigga anti-yo. I ain't lying, bruh. He was at work writing for surf. Man, the guy is tough. He happened to be on aisle 6, like I'ma light him up. I need to put surf on a can. Looked up and say Hawaiian Punch. Trying to hide it from the world. That just wasn't the best route. That's how you fix this bag on your own, like a self-checkout. Say it with me. Self-checkout. The cashier taking all day. Self-checkout, like hotels after a long stay. Self-checkout, like doctor visits on an off day. Self-checkout, like Tech 9 before the court day.
So I said, oh, the fair won't cap it. So this is something I'm jumping out on a limb to do this because don't nobody ever know about this. So it's like this could have started the fake on top. You got fake angles type shit. But Rum Nitty's a real nigga and he kept it funky like, yeah, I got word. You know what I mean? So after the battle, he was like, you know what I mean? He was a real nigga. So, but yeah, I took a risk on that shit. Fan told me that shit. I did a little research to make sure. They was like, yeah, so, but in the battle, it's like, so, did I lie when I said in the battle, I told the nigga, yo, I called up. I was like, shit, I called up to Walmart to see da-da-da. They said he was on lunch break. I said, ooh, that's gonna kill him. They didn't say he was on lunch break, but it's part of the story. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so don't say I got fake angles just cause I'm throwing sauce on an angle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. This is real. I'm just throwing sauce on it. They didn't tell me the nigga was on lunch break. They told me the nigga didn't work there no more. You know what I'm saying? But it was enough to let me know he worked there. You feel me?
Let me ask you this. Do you believe an angle can be fake if it's executed right? Do you believe like that's not off limits? Like a nigga can just say some shit about you, but if you sell it so well?
Yes. Okay. Yes. And I've been done plenty of times. Like, that's yeah. Fucking right it can be done. Yeah. Fucking right it can be done.
Because niggas have acted like the fact that you joined NWX and Briz joined Cave Gang that y'all was beefing.
That me and Briz was beefing?
I mean, they said that in a battle. Like, oh, Briz don't fuck with you, that's why he joined Cave Gang.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts.
But y'all ain't beefing.
Fuck no. Yeah, so shit like narratives could be painted. You know, it's just some gonna stick and some not. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? If it's done right, it's gonna be effective. And if not, then it's just gonna fly by like the shit ain't never happened. Because niggas ain't gonna give a fuck about it.
Okay, next question. You don't really choke in battles.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I like to be prepared. Other than this rock battle, I was, you know what I'm saying? Because the crowd was fucking me up though, man. Because they don't understand like this. I'm gonna get back to that. But they don't understand like we feed off the energy from the crowd. We feed off the raw of the crowd. So if we saying some shit that we just know 50 niggas outside that we was practicing went crazy, and now y'all just giving us the silent treatment, like it could fuck our momentum up. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you might start getting niggas that trip over their words and stumbling because y'all not giving it up when y'all supposed to be giving it up for real. You know what I'm saying? So, but the reason why I don't have a history of it is because I like to be prepared.
So when you finish your rounds, like what's your memorization process?
I just spit them. I spit them everywhere I go. Grocery store, studio, walking around, at the crib.
Do you get it? Are you getting
rapping them shits?
Are you getting to where like a nigga can just tell you to start here and you can just start there?
Yes.
Are you getting it down like that? Okay.
Yeah, I can get them down like that. Yeah, that's why I came in. That's what me and Briz came in. We came in being 2 weeks done before the battle. We could spit them the whole 2 weeks before the battle, any round backwards. You know what I mean? We go 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. You feel me? Whatever you want to do. That's like what we came in doing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know that about me. Like, yo, Top, you was bad, boy. Like, you used to always be crazy. Nigga, I remember when me and Briz came in, nigga, we came in with the papers. We still had the note papers. We used to write. We was writing our shit down and folding the papers up, putting them in our pocket. Like, before we was writing in the phones and shit. All right, nigga, we used to be that kind of prepared. Like, nigga, it's on, nigga. It's on.
Okay, all the battles you had, you know, I went through. Let me go over these names again. This is an impressive resume, man.
Yeah, I got crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's just URL.
I'm just gonna do URL. Clip, Shug, Rex, Mav, Surf, Goods, Av, JC, Big K, Ill Will, Geechee Gotti, Iron Solomon, Clean, Rum Nitty, Arsonal, Jack Boy, Mook and Cal, Easy, Coffee, Swamp, Mike P, Emerson, Kennedy, Tay-Rock, and B-Dot. That's just URL.
Sharon?
Obviously, yeah, Sharon too, yeah. So obviously you got John, you got Saga, Chess, Briz, Snow. Who you feel like you lost to? In your opinion, who you feel like got the best of T-Top that day? You wasn't on your A game and a nigga got you.
Ill Will and Tay-Rock.
Ill Will and Tay-Rock. You think you got 2 losses, man? Talk heavy. You think you got 2 losses? I done named about 25 names, 30 names now.
Believe that.
You 28 and 2.
We're not talking about debatable. Goods is debatable. Suge is debatable. We talking about clear losses? I don't have those, bro. I don't have clear, that nigga kicked T-Top ass.
Nah, you got your ass kicked, man. Stop.
Who?
Nah, okay.
No, I'm just saying, though. You can tell me, bro. You know I'm a real nigga. I be like, oh, nah, that nigga got crazy. Tell me who.
I don't remember all you. Let me see. Okay, I got Goods winning.
That's still debatable. I didn't get my ass kicked.
I got easy winning.
That's debatable.
I don't know if that's debatable.
That's a debatable battle.
Okay.
You got me and Coffee winning. You got me winning Coffee battle, right?
Yeah, I do.
That's debatable though. So I'm just saying. So
how you don't count? Do you count the Jack Boy battle even though the judge?
Nah, I don't count that shit. They kissed my ass with that battle. I don't count that.
Yo, did you ain't beat Clips?
I fucked Clips up. I got Clips out of there. I got Clips out of there. Come on, son. I got Clips out of there. Come on, we know what's up.
All right, I don't remember all this.
Yeah, nah, you reading the list, right? Y'all, he reading the
Emerson
list.
Kennedy with the lights. Come on now.
I rebutted that. I got him out of there with that shit. I got him out of there with that shit. He thought that shit was gonna be dope. One line shut all that little fancy shit down. Then I got on him.
So you say two people?
Yeah, that I feel like clear, like that's like clear. I say those two.
I want to talk about the twerk battle because you came out in the twerk battle in Philly and immediately caught some boos and backlash, and that crowd was going crazy on literally everybody. But you not even being on the card, not even be a part of it. Were you like all the way down with being a part of Twerk's round? Did he have to talk you into it? Was you like, I don't really know, but you was like, fuck it, I'll do it for you? Like, where were you in coming out? Because we never really heard nothing you really said. But I mean, like, how did you feel even when it was presented to you?
Twerk my nigga, man. So whatever he need, I was gonna do it. I ain't give a fuck what it was, but
You was fucking up a classic. What you doing, man? Had to go and ruin things.
Hey, don't speak too soon, King. Cause when this max spread is go ahead, backhead, ball heads on it. Oh, that's going me. That's going away.
I'm all seeing. I thought they would have wanted to see it. Let's get it. Hold it down. Hold it down. Hold it down. Cool. Hold it down.
Never battling.
I was tight that they booed me though, so I was tight.
When you got booed, were you feeling like you were booed because of the Mook shit? Or were you feeling like they was booing you because of something else?
No, it had to be because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I had the day before that I left the BET Awards to come do that for Twerk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Of course there's more. I'm about to put two to his dome. The only way you gonna live is in a funeral home. Cause you say you got them bricks. Well, let me hear that he moving them zones. For them dirty birds, I put 11 to his back like he Julio Jones.
it's like, damn, like, nigga, like, you can't make y'all niggas happy. Like, nigga, I just up here representing the culture on BET, like, in front of everybody, representing the fucking culture, showing them what we do. And y'all niggas come boo me the next day? Like, that's crazy to me. That was like, son, these niggas is crazy, son. But that was that whole we hate T-Top time, you know what I'm saying, which we kind of still in, you know?
Yeah. How do you feel like that can be turned around? Like, do you feel like it's just a phase, or do you feel like it's actually something that you can change or adjust or whatever?
I think I just gotta fight through it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it stop. Don't let it phase me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I still get paid high amounts and get booked in main events, because you already know I'm still one of them niggas. I come in there, I kick niggas' asses. That's what I do. I've been doing that for years. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? It'd be more disappointing with the fans, because it's like, yo, all I done for y'all niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't know the sacrifices I do to get these rounds to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know the sacrifices we go through. Y'all just judging it off the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? So more shit like that be fucking me up more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what the fuck going on, man? It's T-Top busy, the Bear King of the motherfucking state. Carolina in the building, man. Right now you with Chris Unbias, and this is my Untold Truth. You heard?
For the bill money, they ain't got it all. Voices in my head, I need more than a Tylenol. I put a 4 in a good, now I'm not done. Got me going crazy. Bills come, I gotta make a payment, and my lady wanna have another baby. Shit, I barely be home, I be gone on a daily. I've been on the road doing shows if they pay me. It ain't about a check, don't even hit up my phone. If you don't come with respect, then nigga leave me alone. Cause it's gonna be a murder, or I'ma doubt my pole. I've been crossed so many times, can't let it try no more. I won't let a bitch flirt, she can't make me a penny. I bought a weed for my manager, bought a Billy. I gotta watch my back, cause nigga this. See me at a war show, rocking